Welcome to episode 5 of the Amateur Xtreme Entertainment Podcast. Tonight we're going to start off with the beer of the week.
Yes.
And Daniel still sent it to us since he ain't here. He, made sure
shout
we got
out
the
to
hookup.
our partner in crime who is MIA yet again.
Not feeling so well.
Yeah, he's out with he ain't feeling too well.
Turf toe.
He does not have the Rona. Yeah, he has turf toe.
Turf toe.
There you go, turf toe.
Vicious.
So we got
A vicious debilitating disease.
If you've always wondered what turf toe actually is, look it up on YouTube and look up Deion Sanders turf toe, and your mind will be fucking blown.
Don't do it, or don't do it while you're eating. I was going to warn you on that.
Nope. I always thought it was just some random ass shit, but nope. That's pretty fucking.
I always thought that ingrown toenails were bullshit. I used to
Until you
say
started
in the
getting
NBA all the time as a kid. Yeah, I was like, ingrown toenail, fucking pussy. You better get out there and play. But anyway, shout out to the homie Daniel. Get well soon, and we'll see you next week, hopefully.
thank you for the beer.
Yes, thank you for the beer of the week. It is. It just says pub beer lager on it, and me personally, I like it just because
10 Barrel Brewing Company.
Yeah, 10 Barrel Brewing Company out of Bend, Oregon. Shout out to you guys. Yeah, I like it just because it looks like welfare beer.
And the
Like,
best thing.
that's not a knock on you guys. It's just cool.
Best thing at the bottom, it says cheap fun in small print.
I did not notice that until now.
They must have not wanted to put anything on
Yeah.
to make it cheaper so people could have more fun.
Apparently, 10 Barrel's been around since 2006. So you guys making good.
I
time
like
on
the
that.
simple approach. That's definitely a good one.
5% alcohol volume, and yeah, go ahead and try
I
this
mean,
out.
opposed to all the flashy beers, boom, this one really pops out. Like
Exactly, which is why I co-signed for it for the beer of the week. So get them cracked and cheers. Get them toasted.
while Daniel's on location, wherever.
This for you.
Not like he's gonna watch this anyway.
Yeah, don't even support your own product. What kind of shit is that?
Finally.
Inside joke.
That is a beer.
Yes.
That is a
finally.
beer. That's what I'm talking about. See, there you go. So now that's what. So we're on episode 5. So he's 3-2 on the beer of the week as far as winning me over with these weird ass beers that I've never tried before.
But I think technically he's only been here for
2,
3.
3, yeah,
3
3.
episodes.
Oh yeah,
Because he's missed one.
3.
I brought a beer. Yeah, this. Yeah.
So, but yes,
And the first one we taped didn't count because like there was no audio, so you
yeah,
guys missed that.
the super secret episode that you guys will never see because you'll see it, but you won't be able to hear it. So it's gonna be weird to enjoy it.
Once
Yes.
we get time to voice over it and just add more random shit into it.
There you go. For the 1 year anniversary or whatever.
It's the 100th episode.
100th episode
100th
milestone. We'll go ahead and do that.
Yeah, we got to make sure we don't
Something
get
that's-
canceled.
Canceled.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that,
of
well
canceled,
before
wow.
that,
Look at that
a shout out to
segue.
10 Barrel Brewing Company for your pub beer lager. On point. Definitely a fan.
Before we cancel this beer,
Yeah, before I cancel the rest of this can.
they're out of Bend, Oregon. Apparently, they have 6 breweries throughout the Northwest California and whatnot, and each one of them
Nice.
does their own different signature beer.
Now the question is, do they do the water in the beer cans?
Mm.
Because I've seen some beer companies that do that. I'm not going to drop their name because they didn't supply the beer of the week, but they're out there.
I have
in the state of
tasted some-
Texas, I know for sure.
In Montana and Idaho, there are people that do that, and they say it's glacier spring water in it.
It is.
Okay, yeah, it tastes like there's dirt in here. Thank
No.
you very much.
Yeah, that's tap water that came from the warehouse that some dude probably spit in. But I mean,
It's the water that
it
wasn't
is what
good
it
enough
is.
to go
It's water in
into the
a
beer.
can, and how can you go wrong with that for all you survival prepper people? So
Not good enough for making beer, but it's good enough to keep you hydrated
exactly.
and get your proteins. And
If you run out of beer, you can always drink the water made by the beer people.
what do they call them? Earthamites.
I've never heard that word before.
Me neither.
That's what it says on the hot dog packages. Earthamites. It's the-
Earthamites.
Yep. Worms.
That sounds like a slur.
It's ground.
Sounds like a slur. This is how I was going to move into this neighborhood while these fucking earthamites are running around.
Earthamites.
You know what? I shouldn't say that because that'll fuck around and get us canceled.
Look at that.
Oh, you like that segue? We pulled up like Paul
That's
Blart on that
twice.
segue.
That's so many segues.
Ah,
right?
that's what I'm talking about.
So on the beer of the week, we decided to talk about this week is cancel culture. And I think one of the things that might have sparked this, bringing this topic back up, I mean, it's a topic that we talk about personally all the time.
Oh yeah, the group chat is lit. So,
But I think it was mainly the Yoda thing and everybody
Oh yeah, the Baby
freaking
Yoda.
out about banning or trying to cancel Star Wars Mandalorian because of the Yoda, the little baby Yoda eating the eggs out of the frog's incubating chamber or whatever it was.
Yeah,
They weren't even fertilized eggs.
Can we just run that over one more time? Okay, guys, it's an alien. Hold on, you with me so far?
Yeah.
This is an alien. Okay,
Fictional.
fucking aliens. It's an alien eating frog eggs. Now, the last time I checked, unless some hot broad kisses that frog and it turns into a human, it's not the same thing as abortion. Or
has
anything
nothing
like that,
to do
right?
with abortion or eating children
Or taking away women's rights to fucking bear children. Nobody's telling you how to control your vagina. It's funny to see the alien eat the fucking frog egg that we are trying to preserve. It adds an extra layer of drama. Because what if alien gets caught? Baby Yoda gets caught eating that, and then he gets fucking kicked in the face. Are we going to get fucking outraged at that and cancel The Mandalorian because he kicked a baby and we shouldn't abuse fucking children?
I mean, Paul Rudd slapped him in one of the episodes, and everybody's like, which one of those hit the baby? Who hit the baby?
You remember the Honeymooners? Where the guy threatened to punch his wife in the face?
Send you to the moon, Alice.
He threatened to punch his wife in the face
At
almost
least
every
17
single
times.
episode. Every single episode. And people say, it's one of the greatest TV shows in cinematic history. They made amazing ratings. Blah, 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 blah.
But he took out that aggression on his best friend Ralph instead.
Okay. So felonious assault on someone else is okay, but alien, for all the grammar Nazis, an alien eating frog eggs is enough to cancel probably the best fucking show on television.
number one show right now.
Television.
Yeah.
Number one show on television, not the number one show on late night. But yeah, this is beyond bullshit.
How do you cancel it?
We can't enjoy a fucking thing around here anymore. It's bad enough that COVID has everybody locked in the house now for the second time around. And come on, dude. Like, you guys are fucking ruining everything with this shit. Like, get over it.
So,
Cry me a river, build a bridge, and get the fuck over it. I'm sorry to keep cutting you off. I know you got something to say.
It's fine. You're just canceling me out.
Yes. Oh, fuck. See, now I'm doing it. Time to drink some beer of the week.
But see, how are you going to cancel something that it's on its own TV network station, which is owned by China? China don't give a shit about your fucking feelings. And the best thing was, like, the guy who actually writes it, like, he used to be a comedian, but that was the funniest thing that I've ever read. And he's like, you guys are complaining about a fictional story about a fictional character eating fictional babies. And he's just like,
Not to add that it's cute and that it was funny. It's supposed to be cute and funny because of the innocence of the child and not knowing what it's doing. But that flew way over other people's head.
Oh no, he knew what he was doing. He was hungry,
Right?
Fuck, man. Like, he was on a road trip.
Right, exactly that too. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. And then I think that was the biggest one lately that has stuck out.
You got the whole Aquaman 2 thing,
Oh yeah,
which I didn't even know who the girl was until I had to actually.
Hold on. What about Aquaman?
I'm going to lead into that. So Aquaman 2, the redhead, she's not actually a redhead, so I had to look her up.
The movie
Amanda
Aquaman
Heard,
2?
the girl who plays whatever the redhead was.
in the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're trying to get her thrown off the second one because she cheated on Johnny Depp with James Franco and Elon Musk.
Which I heard about too.
Which I'm like, she loses her job, but James Franco, Elon Musk put their penises in a married woman's vagina, but they're okay. So, like,
She's losing her job in a movie because she cheated on her boyfriend?
Yeah.
They're married?
Yeah, they're married.
Yeah.
She cheated on her husband and she's losing her job.
They're trying to get her off the show.
And it was.
Which, just so you guys can complain
okay,
that they replaced
okay,
her.
Okay,
You didn't hear the people get it, did you?
Okay.
You didn't hear who she cheated
And
with.
I'm assuming this is the internet, namely Twitter and Facebook, that are getting her threatened to throw off her job.
Yep.
Like, they didn't just... Steve from The Office wasn't just like, you know what? I can't work with somebody like that. Somebody who's that untrustworthy.
Yeah, it's
You
not
know
like
what? Fuck
Jason.
her, she's out of here.
Not like Jason Momoa was like, wait.
Yeah,
wait,
Jason
wait.
Jason Momoa, who I'm pretty sure is cheating on whoever the fuck he's with Lenny Kravitz's daughter. I'm pretty sure he's he's banged a bunch of bitches behind Lenny Kravitz's
No, that was his
back.
crush from when he was a kid.
So the fuck what? Kelly Kapowski was
We're
one of my
alleged. We're allegedly saying that
bro, let's just keep it. Let's just
he's
keep fucking real.
I don't
let's
want
just
him
keep
just
fucking.
busting through
I'll
here.
put that slander out there. You can fucking cancel me personally. I don't give a shit. Jason Momoa done cheated on his fucking wife. I know plenty of fucking people that cheated on their significant others. Should everybody lose their fucking job because of it?
What did it do to you guys? Absolutely
Exactly.
fucking nothing. It gave
Exactly.
you something to talk about behind your keyboards for a couple weeks.
Exactly.
Or for us, something to talk about.
Yeah, it's something to talk about.
But she's the bad guy. Forget about James Franco. It's not like, I mean, he only does like, what, one movie a year, and it's usually with his buddies.
So, there's somebody out there, if it got this much attention, there had to be millions of people talking about it, I'm assuming, right?
Oh,
So,
yeah.
out of those millions of people that are outraged because this famous celebrity cheated on her other famous celebrity fucking significant other, she should lose her job. I'm pretty sure there's at least a handful of people out there that are this outraged about it, that are currently cheating on their significant other or domestic partner or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Somebody's probably logged into their side nigga's motherfucking Wi-Fi, tweeting about, oh my god, this is horrible.
Now,
How
who
could
did
you
she
possibly
cheat
cheat
with
on
again,
somebody?
though?
The videos that, like, there's actually videos. From, like, hotel.
Oh, wow.
James
hookups.
Franco.
James Franco. the
Shout out to
comedian.
James Franco. Shout out to James Franco.
Well,
If you're only going to do
I'm
one
not-
movie
I'm
a
not
year.
mad at
I
James
mean,
and who was
Franco.
the other person?
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. So they were probably tag teaming it. They were
It did look like the same hotel.
just saying.
Okay, and who's her dude?
Johnny Depp. But Johnny Depp was
Okay,
out
okay.
drinking and doing drugs
Okay.
with Marilyn
There's
Manson.
some kind of
so-
conspiracy.
Are we really gonna take up for Johnny Depp getting cheated on?
Apparently he's a saint.
Are we really gonna do that now? What
Yeah.
the fuck has Johnny Depp done other than be Captain Jack Sparrow to nullify all of his sins? Really?
I mean, have you not seen
Really?
What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Really?
I'm saying, well, what's the bad deal? I mean, that guy can lose a chick and pick up one.
I don't know what's eating Gilbert Grape, but I know it was eating Johnny Depp's wife.
No, the problem is he's blown all
Elon
of
Musk
his
and
money.
James Franco.
He hasn't. He was worth $650 million, and he's no longer worth $650 million.
Okay, and Elon Musk is
Still making money,
Is
like-
one of the richest people on the planet.
Yeah.
He's like,
Okay.
I'm gonna make a flamethrower.
Yeah, Elon Musk can probably roll a backwood with Johnny Depp's fucking annual salary. I'm sorry, sometimes you got to take that L. If you're gonna,
Sorry, Johnny.
me personally, if you're gonna cheat on me, I would much rather be with somebody who was way better than me than some fucking bum ass dude on the street.
True.
If you have a chance to fuck Elon Musk, you better do that. You better do it well, because I need a PS5.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I mean, if you fuck Elon Musk, you probably get a PS7 on pre-order.
No, he'll have the Cyberlink since he.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
put
hook
the
us up
PlayStation
to
chip inside
everything.
my head, bro. Yeah, there you go.
You got to work on the electric truck though. That thing was
Yeah.
fucking ridiculous.
People need to work on their feelings and stop canceling all kinds of good shit and fucking everything up because of your sensitive feelings that have nothing to do with you. Like, everybody gets all upset about celebrities doing things. Those celebrities don't give a shit about you.
You don't even
Because
know
you got
them.
cheated on, you didn't even get so much as a fucking apology. You want people fired from their jobs? Y'all need to find something better else to do. Get a hobby. Go paint. Drink fucking beer. Drink beer. That should make you not feel upset about all that stupid shit. It has nothing to do with you.
I've probably been cheated on more times than a history test, and this is what I have right here: beer.
We have some delicious beer.
You get
brought to
over
us
it.
by the 10 Barrel Brewing Company out of Bend, Oregon. Shout out to you guys again.
Like you said, why do you care about what some people you don't even know are doing?
So now you got to ruin it for the rest of us who actually wanted to watch Aquaman 2. And now we got to change shit up. And come on, dude.
And then
Stop
we'll
with this
complain
shit.
about, oh, I hate it when they fucking switch out the actors.
the first one was way better. I don't like how they messed up the character continuity.
I mean,
Because you guys fucked it all up.
DC's already gotten shit on by Marvel Universe, so
Yeah.
it's like
No,
give them
they
a
lost-
fucking chance.
They lost.
man.
They lost the
Exactly.
cinematic war. Right?
Exactly.
No,
This war
they
has
were trying to play the end game.
blown
I was like,
away.
dude, the end game was already.
I-
They already
I
did the
did
end
the
game.
game.
Like
Yeah.
they did it 2 years ago.
I
and-
hate to say it, but once Stan Lee died, there was no winning that fucking war. There's no winning that war. You could come up with the best Batman storyline and all kinds of bullshit you want to. Nothing will ever top Marvel.
they keep fucking.
They
up
should just
Batman.
give up and sell Batman to Marvel already because that's probably.
Yeah, probably should.
Marvel would be like, no, you can send.
You know who else cheated on people all the time? Batman. Yeah. Yeah.
Because pimping ain't easy.
Pimping ain't easy. You
It
know what
is
else ain't
easy.
easy? Fighting crime in Gotham City.
Huh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What happens if you leave your bat suit over at your side bitch's house? What happens then?
She
What
tries
happens
to go
then?
fight crime.
You're doing it in
Exactly.
your birthday suit.
Yeah. Especially when you're sleeping with all the female supervillains, like Selena Kyle. You know Selena Kyle was a psycho chick. Fucking jumping across rooftops and shit, following Batman all around. Oh, the Batmobile is parked outside of Poison Ivy's apartment. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, look at that. If you ever noticed, like, he was banging all the fucking female villains.
That was
in their
Batman's punishment.
alternate-
If you were a dude committing crime, Batman beat your ass. If you were a female committing crime in Gotham City, Batman beat the cheeks. That's what the fuck he did.
But he was dumb enough to not know that they were actually the villains that he was fighting. Just like they were stupid enough to not know. Wait, most of them actually knew that Bruce Wayne was Batman. It was just he was just too stupid to figure out. Oh, like this girl that has a lot of cats. Man, I don't know.
It was a friendly shoot all the
Girl
way.
that has a lot of cats. That's cool.
It was a work all the way around. Everybody was in on it. Everybody knew. There was plenty of opportunities to kill Batman. Nobody ever got the job done.
And then I saw something you posted the other day, since we're talking about Marvel, that is quite true. Is nothing has been the same since Tony Stark died.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Tony Stark died and the world fell to shit. So,
Yep.
there's that.
We
But did he actually die?
didn't believe that it was real until Stan Lee died, and then it all became real, and then Tony Stark died, and now it's fucking real as shit, and that's what happened.
But he's not really dead.
Yes.
Really,
Yeah.
really,
Because
really?
what's his name? Fucking can go into internet. There's so many different universes.
They were going to do that.
Yes. So he will
He's
never
already
die.
said he is dead.
Spoiler alert!
He said he's not coming back.
See, I didn't
unless
even
he's-
watch the movie. I gave up. Like,
He said he's not coming back unless he's going to play a previous version of himself in the timeline. He won't do anything new. He said his character is dead. He doesn't want to bring him back from the dead.
he doesn't want to be with. He wants his
So-
own movie. It's Robert Downey Jr. He wants his own goddamn movie. He doesn't want to share the screen
we
with
don't-
all these other people and the big box money. But there won't be any box office money because we'll never get
There's
to
no
go
box
back to
office because
theaters.
of fucking COVID. Because people can't keep their fucking masks on and wash their fucking hands. And don't even start with us sitting right here because we've all been tested. So, eat a dick.
I got
It's
a temperature
episode
gun
5
at work
now.
all day long.
I've seen that stuff, man. They got like casinos and stuff. You walk into, they got a video
Yep.
Yeah.
temperature thing. They take your
Vegas
temperature as
does
you walk
thermal
into.
imaging when
Yeah.
you walk in.
Yep.
I was
That's
like,
cool.
Which is stupid. I don't need you to see my dick on a thermal scale. That's fucking... That'll get you canceled right there. You over here taking pictures of my junk without my fucking
especially if
consent.
the girl's hot.
Exactly.
That's a-
Exactly. I don't like the way she's looking at me.
It's blue,
I feel
red.
uncomfortable. I feel uncomfortable. I think I might sue this whole fucking casino for $36 million and then go on Twitter and complain about it. Then next time that my mom wants to go to the casino, guess what? She can't do it because the casino's closed because I lied about some shit and got upset about some shit that wasn't even real.
Huh.
See, it's too bad that like cancel doesn't have the same ring as delete.
So if
Cheers.
you're gonna go on
That one
Twitter
was
and
good.
complain about canceling shit, just delete your fucking tweet and shut the fuck up because you're ruining everybody's lives more than COVID.
And that's all for beer of the week.
And on that
And cancel culture.
piss off.
This episode, and if you like, subscribe, share.
There you go.
That part up there.
If you want to cancel us, please put in a comment prior to that. But
Make sure and like the video first and subscribe first, and then go in the comments and
because
complain.
you know
about
you'll
how
like
you
the
fuck-
rest of the stuff, so
Yeah, you know you'll like it. Once you get me riled up after a couple of these awesome fucking beers of the week by 10 Barrel Brewing Company out of Bend, Oregon. After a couple of these, I will fucking go back and forth with you all day on Twitter. Fuck around, bro.
I'm on Facebook.
I'm on
Just
Facebook,
stop.
too.
Welcome back. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, notification bell, comment. Did you like what you just saw? Say something about it. Don't just sit there behind your keyboard.
Did you not like what you just saw?
Were you not entertained?
Drop it in the comments, bro.
I mean, like, yeah, we're not on Facebook arguing with people right now, so you can argue with us. Go for it. So this week, football, a lot of stuff to talk about. didn't have much to talk about the last couple of weeks. But first off, Cordell Patterson, 104-yard kickoff return. That sets a record? Ties a record? Not quite sure.
The 61, it was...
No, it was 104 yards, so I'm pretty sure. And Chicago still lost.
I want to say the record might be a little bit longer than 104.
Either, well,
Like 106, something like that, some shit.
I know the end zone to end zone.
No, it was like the back of the end zone. So, I don't. Somebody out there fucking knows. Like,
It was fucking impressive as shit. Because
throw it in the comments.
haven't seen a kickoff return or a punt return. And like, well, I think there was a punt return, but when's the last time you saw a kickoff return? Fucking 17 years ago. Oh, kickoff's the most brutal part of the game. We're not going to do that.
There had to have been one recently.
What about that field goal that was like 61 yards or some shit?
That was pretty impressive. I
Yeah.
mean, Jason Myers, if you guys didn't see that because
That's
you're
what I'm
not
saying.
in the region,
That was
Jason
record
Myers,
setting.
61 yards. Still lost too. Wow, I see where you're going with this.
I was last time field goals came up in discussion. There's a kid who goes to Houston Baptist University, and he's out there kicking 70-yard field goals. I believe his record is 73, and he's about that fucking big around
In the
Like,
desert air. No wind. There's
No wind.
No,
It's
fucking,
Texas.
No,
There's
fucking
like,
this.
okay.
No, this is in
No,
Houston.
Texas
so
got
it's like
some wind.
95% humidity. You know, out there it feels like 120 when it's fucking 95 type shit. But yeah, a kid out there, he kicks like a fucking mule, and I don't know if he's graduated yet, but I know for sure he hasn't gone pro. So if you see this dude out there looking like fucking Peter Brady, you out there kicking 75 fucking yard field goals, don't say I didn't warn you.
until he gets turf toe, and then it's game over.
Yeah, until he gets turf toe, and he can't do so much as sit in a chair and talk about sports.
Or be an
Bad luck,
analyst on ESPN 4.
ESPN 5.
Wow. I see what he did there.
Mm-hmm.
Very well.
This is episode 5.
Johnny number 5.
Johnny number 5, episode 5.
Also remaking the work.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that. Dude.
Yeah.
This is football. We're not going to talk about
double
that.
fuck that, by the way.
That's canceled.
I will cancel that.
Delete.
I will cancel cancel
Delete.
the remake on that. Nobody wants to see
Nope.
that shit.
It is going to no.
Leave it the way it used to be.
We're not going to go down that rabbit hole.
Yep.
Well,
Not
you
at all.
tried, but
Yeah.
the Cardinals with the probably so far the play of the year, and that Hail Mary 43-yard touchdown pass to Hopkins.
Yeah, D-Hop.
2 seconds left. 3 guys around him, and he still came down with it.
Mhm.
I had already turned the channel. I didn't actually see it because I was like, all right, Buffalo's got this. And
Yeah.
Buffalo, you did not get this.
No.
You got the L.
Big old hot ale.
Which made a 3-way tie in the NFC West. Everybody's 6-3.
And honestly, I'm not surprised about that because I watch Hopkins almost every single snap that he played for the Texans. And
It's turning out to be a pretty competitive year, though. Everybody's having their moment. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like it just.
that game last night was a barn burner, as they say.
That was
A barn burner. I was on the edge of my seat the whole
came
second
really
half.
close. I mean, Carlos Dunlop paid off. Fun fact, I mean, he's only been here for 2 games, and he has more sacks than Clowney had all last season.
That sack last night was the equivalent of a game-winning 3.
Yes, it was.
So, shout out to Carlos Dunlap.
You know how many...
Full disclosure, I had Kyler Murray and Christian Kirk and Edmonds on my fantasy team, so I kind of needed them to go ahead and pull that out, or at least a couple more big plays at the end. But it is what it is. So, shout out to the Seahawks. Good game. And I was highly, highly entertained, especially for a Thursday.
No longer a 3-way tie in the NFC West.
No longer the clink either.
Oh boy, yeah.
I knew that was looming over us.
The illumination of.
Mm-hmm. Gotta love that shit.
We're just going to go off on this.
That's what happens when you don't have just a cool ass name for your place.
This is
Like the Kingdom. Remember the Kingdom?
Yep.
You couldn't just change the name of the Kingdom.
The Dome.
The Dome.
Yeah, everything had King, the King
Yeah.
Beer, the King
Or the
Dog.
Tacoma Dome. You can't change it now.
The
It
T-Dome.
can't. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The Tack Dome. Like all that shit.
No, we got the Kraken coming in a couple years. good luck to them. But Key Arena is now Green Stadium #1 or whatever it
Which
is.
is
Go Green
stupid.
Stadium, but it's
Which
no,
is stupid.
It's been deemed the crack house.
Oh shit!
If somebody puts that on a T-shirt, I will definitely rock that. It's got to be in Sonic's colors.
It literally hasn't even been 24 hours, but so you have Lumen Field.
It's gonna be
been called the Lou.
It's gonna have a house and all
which
the
is
In
crack
Europe
the toilet.
is the toilet.
Yeah, so it's a shit
Thank
house.
you very much,
The
Seattle. Like Jay
the
Inslee,
Lou.
you keep
No.
fucking us, and you guys keep fucking us. It's horrible.
I'm gonna make the shirt. It's gonna be a little house with a bunch of tentacles. coming up.
Enough people calling it the Lou and making shit jokes will eventually get them to change the name again. This is just them spending the money that they obviously have to do all that shit, because it clearly costs millions and millions and millions of dollars to rebrand an entire fucking stadium and everything that goes
Waste
along
of
with
money.
it.
Well, yeah, Lumen bought out CenturyLink, but literally CenturyLink Field was the best thing that CenturyLink had to offer because your internet is garbage and all your other stuff is garbage. You
Right.
should have just stuck with that, because who the fuck is Lumen? It's what fucking lights give
You've
off.
never
Or just keep the name the
You've
same,
never heard
like-
of Old Man Rochester Lumen?
No.
No? From Hartford, Connecticut, from the famous Lumens?
The famous, they're not
The
so
famous Lumens, they own an entire fucking
Never.
neighborhood in the Southamptons.
Shitty stadium name looming over us forever.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
dark clouds of Lumen.
The dark clouds are lumen. Hopefully there's not hot L's illumin in that brand new stadium.
If we can ever go
Can
back,
you even consider it a brand new stadium if it has just a
No
new
fucking
name
new
on
name.
it?
Russell was like, "We got the first win in the Lumen Field," and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
dude,
so we're just
did
going
you
to
get paid
completely
for that?
negate everything that's happened there. Come on, bro. It's fucking
To not
stupid.
say we got a first
fucking
win, it's just garbage.
If we ever get to go back to games, I can't wait to spend a bunch of money to go to the Lou.
Yes, and we need to make these bootleg ass shirts because enough people calling it the Lou and making fucking poop jokes and putting fucking toilets on the fucking stadium. You know how the internet works. Enough people doing that will cause them to change the name again. And I just feel sorry for the people that work in the printing presses and all kinds of shit that have to go through flyers.
Put
and
that on there, like-
season ticket packages. People that have to go through the fucking websites and do all that shit and update everything that has your address on it or says anything that pertains to the name of your stadium. Have to go back and change all that shit and get everything that's still out in circulation and destroy it and all that other shit. It's a whole bunch of work for a bunch of stupid shit. You could have just gave the stadium a cool ass name that didn't necessarily lead to who owns it and everything else, and we could have just been cool like that. But whatever, it's your guys' money, not mine, because you know what, we're not going to get into that. But that's y'all's money.
Because you got money.
Yeah, because y'all got money like that. So
But do they really? They bought CenturyLink. Ooh.
that's what happens when you.
I mean, I couldn't buy.
That's what happens when you're rich as shit, though. When you have enough money to just buy everybody that's broker than you. That's a big ass
collect
flex.
stadium like cars.
That's a big ass flex, though. like whatever your industry is, just say hypothetically, you blow up, like have billions and billions and billions of dollars.
He's like talking like the Rock and the XFL.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a flex,
Whatever
son.
your industry is, you're just like, you know what? Oh, I'm just gonna buy up all of my competition. Like,
I got Vince McMahon money.
you got the
now.
Vince McMahon money. You just buy up everybody that's even remotely close. I'm going to buy up everybody in my initial fucking region, and I'm going to buy up everybody that's in competition and everybody that's inside of my network.
And then come into that board meeting and kick open the double doors. We got a fucking stadium, yeah!
Yep. You walk up to the fucking CEO of CenturyLink and you fucking grab him by the throat. You choke slam him through the motherfucking table.
But all these people are business people, and then they're like, you got to tell them where it's at.
Which is even funnier. You ever seen somebody get choke slammed with a suit on?
I would.
That shit's hilarious. That
The
shit's
tie goes-
hilarious. They go off of the fucking sky
They,
and
they
shit.
don't even know how to sell it the first
Yeah,
time.
if you do it right,
Fucking
one of the
weaver.
penny loafers goes flying off and shit, hits Brenda from accounting. All she's doing is walking in the room to take the fucking coffee and donuts order because Jerry's over here from the mail room and he's got to drop some shit off before 10 o'clock.
And Jerry picked up that penny that came out of the loafers because he's not getting paid good
Exactly, because he's a fucking lowly intern. And that's going to be his highlight of the fucking day. Because, oh, that penny has the fucking year that my baby was born on it.
Bonus.
There you go. Bonus right there. That penny's like $1 to Jerry. But you
Little
guys don't
do you
think
know
about
that,
those things when you buy out brand new companies, too, or not brand new companies. I mean,
Little
guys
do you
acquire
know
companies.
that Steve, the security guard, saw that on the camera, and then he met him out in the
Exactly.
parking lot.
Exactly. Because Steve makes even less money than Jerry does.
I'm gonna take that penny from you now.
Mm-hmm. Jerry got shot. In the
Slapping
fucking
like a
kneecap.
little, not even one of those like real billy clubs. It's like one of the little extend ones,
Oh yeah.
just for a penny.
You know, I had a guy pull one of those on me one time in a fight. He just walked it and pulled it out, and I did like it was cool looking, and then you realize what it is, and it's like, is that a fucking? Is that a? It looks like a magic wand. Let's just be real about it, because it's a fucking stick about that long, and it just gets shorter. It tapers off at the end. So what are you gonna
It's a
fucking
switch. It's a portable
Wingardium
switch.
Leviosa.
I
It's
brought my own
Leviosa,
switch.
not Leviosa.
Back to football.
Back to football.
Cool thing is, Alex Smith, former quarterback from Kansas City, got the start for Washington. Almost got his first victory in, was it 3 years? He's been out 3 years? Maybe 4?
No.
3?
No, it's close to 3, I think.
Because, I mean, like, well, he was
No,
quarterback when Mahomes got drafted, right? And then they dealt him to watch. So,
Mhm.
so it's been 3 years.
Yeah.
But, 38
Well,
to 55.
I mean, he did like almost lose an entire fucking leg. So,
Yes.
I mean, let's cut him a little bit of slack. Shout out to Alex Smith.
17 surgeries. If you don't know who Alex Smith is and you're watching this football segment, I'm like,
And if you're
I
a
gotta-
former football player who retired because of something like like an elbow injury or something like that, or, oh no, bro, I tore my ACL, I can never play again. Alex Smith almost lost his entire fucking leg to injury, one, which is enough to put anybody out, and then it got infected, and they almost had to cut his whole fucking leg off multiple times. So for him to even, for one, get to keep his leg as much as he did, and then to come back and like, oh, I want to play football again. Okay, that's cool.
And now he's
To actually come back and fucking play in a game and to play well, shout out to Alex Smith.
38 to 55, almost 400 yards. Didn't get a touchdown. Almost won the game. So close, but
Bro, whenever they give out those fucking awards at like the Hall of Fame
Dude,
and
come
shit
back.
for people that did amazing things, like Eric Berry when he fucking beat cancer's ass, leukemia, whatever you want to call it, he beat cancer's ass. That's one of those things right there. Alex Smith needs to be fucking commended to the highest fucking degree for his fucking strength and all the other bullshit that people talk about. All that shit. Definitely.
don't know who he
Definitely
is.
feeling that.
Google it. It's amazing.
Google,
Like, definitely.
Google Alex Smith's story. You can look it up on fucking YouTube because
If
I
he-
watched it myself.
If he finishes the season, definitely has comeback player, and
Oh,
could possibly go past
Bro.
that. But we'll get into that in a few minutes.
Yeah.
On the flip side of that, Drew Brees out again. He was playing with broken ribs, and somehow, you should have sat, and now you have a punctured lung.
It's Drew Brees though, man. He's a
Yeah,
warrior,
but if you're
bro.
playing with a broken rib,
Yeah.
he got one more hit, and
He's playing with a broken rib though.
yeah,
At his age.
yeah.
It's a tough ass old dude. He's really not that much older than me.
Now he's got a
But
punctured lung.
he's an old dude.
Work smarter, not harder.
Hey, if you're gonna fucking go out, dude, go out on your shield. Real shit.
Now they announced that it will not be Jameson Winston. It will be
We were talking about this earlier.
Taysom Hill getting the go. Finally.
Hey,
That was your
30
franchise quarterback.
I hate to echo Stephen A. Smith, but a 30-year-old quarterback, his fucking age is probably more than his passing attempts in his entire career. You're 30 years old, bro. A 30-year-old rookie, essentially, who has never thrown a football in the NFL.
Ooh, Taysom Hill?
Yeah, Taysom
Yeah, he's throwing lots. He's under his
In
second
college?
contract.
in college.
No,
bro.
like they use him all the time. Like he was supposed to be the guy.
How many starts has Taysom Hill had?
Oh, he has 0 starts, but he's
how
like,
many games has he actually played? I don't give a shit how many passes he's thrown in practice.
I see him like every time I see New Orleans play.
Yeah,
Like
when
he's
they-
the
when
guy
they-
that
when
runs
they-
the gimmick plays.
Yeah, I'm saying other than gimmick plays, how much has he actually fucking played his
I think
entire
he's-
career?
Comments and all you New Orleans fans. I know he's I don't know. I looked at his stats
He's a rookie.
earlier.
He hasn't done a fucking thing his entire career.
He got an $18 million contract.
Okay, somebody's got to get paid.
Like New Orleans, so you got Drew Brees that got $60 million a couple years ago, so he's
Drew
getting like
Brees,
20 something. You have Taysom Hill got a 2-year, $18 million deal, and I don't know what they're paying Jameis Winston.
Jameis Winston still riding the bench to a fucking to a guy who's
a tight end, quarterback, running back,
he's a
and plays special
guy.
teams. Like he's like the Chris Benoit of the New Orleans Saints, but he didn't murder.
Wow, wow, shit.
He's that good. He's that good.
To keep it on the wrestling term, though, like Jameis Winston is what, a solid lower mid card guy. like really? I mean, he's not going to fucking build you a house.
He's just going to have the botch at the end of the match. Is the problem?
Okay, but really though, you lose your spot to a fucking job guy he's a fucking job guy. He comes in for garbage time. We're going to give him a little razzle dazzle. Taysom Hill. Like, really? If I was Jameis Winston, I would be pissed.
It's like Chris Jericho
cut
having
promos
Marco.
left and right. Exactly.
It's Chris Jericho versus Marco Stunt, and Marco Stunt's over.
No. This is the fucking. This is the.
I'm
reversal.
sorry, Marco Stunt.
This is the reversal of the fucking Rockers breakup. Jameis Winston being replaced by Taysom Hill is like Marty Jannetty super kicking Shawn Michaels through the window.
It's the New Orleans Swerve.
It's the fucking New Orleans screw job is what it is. That's what Sean Payton came in and fucking ring the fucking bell on fucking Jameis Winston. That's some horrible shit. Hopefully Taysom Hill plays well, because if not, Jameis Winston has even more of a bitch to go in and just slap the shit out of anybody in the locker room who looks at him crooked.
Dude, it's going to be really weird because he's not in anybody's fantasy as a quarterback. He's like a tight end, wide receiver, some kind of flex. So like you can actually have 2 quarterbacks this week.
Oh, wow. You know what? Yeah, I just fucking caught that train.
And this is like right before, spoiler alert, I mean, playoffs are coming up for fantasy football.
Hold on. Make sure.
That's a solid
Taysom Hill.
Solid
over
flex.
Here on my fantasy team. Make sure
Speaking of which, we are going to do our own little playoff thing here in the next few weeks. We'll post it up here, if you guys want to comment some of your choices and things throughout the week. I know Shane's got a little bit more details on it, but what our plan is basically to try to get you guys involved in what we're going to be doing here as we lead up into the playoff season. So, Shane knows exactly how we're going to do it. He might explain a little bit more.
So basically what we got is, there's going to be a list right here of who has the easiest schedule down to, it's all 32 teams, the remaining schedule. And once Daniel is back from assignment, we will actually sit down and we will all pick our own.
For the record, Taysom Hill is still listed as a quarterback on here. I just picked him up for my fantasy team.
That's a swerve.
Yeah,
Daniel's in your fantasy league too.
Daniel's the bullshit commissioner of my fantasy league.
And he won't even always
get a good fantasy pick. He always seems to get a good draft pick, but every time I tell him to hook me the fuck up, he's like, I can't break the fucking draft picks, bro. But he always manages to get like a top 3, top 4 draft pick. That's how he got Patrick Mahomes and Travis fucking Kelce. Little cheating bitch. But shout out to our brother Daniel. Hopefully see you soon. And yeah, so Taysom Hill's on my fantasy team.
Congratulations.
Clear that up right there.
And I hope you guys put him on your fantasy as well.
Yeah, because Kyler Murray was my starter, and apparently he's been listed as questionable. So hopefully that's just a temporary thing, just to throw people off the scent.
Wait, what?
We got Taysom Hill as a backup just in case shit goes awry.
Kyler just played last night.
Yeah, I know, but I got the alert a couple hours ago that he was listed as questionable.
For next week?
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, Taysom Hill's playing this week.
I know Taysom Hill's playing this week, but I'm just saying.
Well, they're playing Atlanta, so he'll probably do really good. So
yeah,
well played. You're looking. You're looking
play.
Forward. I like that.
Yeah. Just in case, you always gotta have a backup plan.
So yeah, put in
like
your.
Johnny Depp's wife had a backup plan. Oh, like and subscribe.
And then she went from James Franco to Elon Musk. So
which is a double upgrade.
You sure that wasn't like a double team thing, man?
I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Sure
like
they all got high.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you see some of those movies. Those guys.
Elon Musk fucking like rolled a fat ass joint.
Yeah.
Fucking started
For sure.
talking about like forming a human centipede, and that was his segue into fucking getting the fucking double team action.
That's why they filmed
Hopefully
it too.
she was in the middle.
Hopefully she was in the middle, but this is fucking James Franco, so
Right.
and she was married to Johnny Depp, so you don't know what kind of weird shit.
No, she's still
into.
married to him.
Well, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. If you guys are pushing, not to take it back to what we were talking about earlier, but if they're pushing for her to get fired from her job, they should be pushing for them to get a divorce too, and not for her to take half of his shit because she's the one that cheated. Bitch.
But I don't think he has anything left. That's why they're getting the divorce, and she's banging other people.
Anyways,
But
speaking of
back to
people,
football.
Back
getting
to
double
football.
teamed.
And we're not going to talk about Earl Thomas this week.
Oh shit! That
Oh,
wasn't
wait,
even
too
where I
late.
was going.
Oh,
That wasn't even
shit.
where I was going. I was gonna make a joke about people double teaming fucking wide receivers or some shit.
But yeah,
Anyways,
you guys can follow along.
Damn.
Everything's gonna be up here above.
Fucking Earl Thomas, man, you killed the whole shit.
Sorry.
Shit, that was a
Make your predictions. Let us know what you guys think. We will definitely want to hear your opinions.
I know you were heartbroken from that.
I'm not
But-
heartbroken from it. He don't play on my fucking team.
Kansas City extended Reed and your GM
Mhm.
through 2025. So that's
There you go.
good news.
I mean, you can't. We just signed Patrick Mahomes to the greatest fucking deal in sports history. Definitely not going to let the head coach and the GM slip away. They're doing a great fucking job. Shout out to them. Shout out to everybody in the Kansas City organization. Keep the fucking rings coming. That's what I'm talking about.
Good luck to you on that. I mean,
Thank you. Thank
you
you
know,
very
I
much.
feel like we were in the same spot a few years ago,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you know what I mean.
exactly.
It's the same thing.
No, congratulations to Andy Reid, man. Like he's been passed around. Like he does good, and then they just okay, you got us here, and then we're gonna get rid of
like,
you.
What, fucking like 12 fucking years or some shit in Philadelphia.
You know, you're doing a good job when you can get extended. Like
Not
that.
bad for a guy that walks
He's
around with a
he's gotten
Waffle
extended
House
twice.
menu.
Yeah.
So yeah, like Andy Reid is honestly one of the greatest coaches of all time, and that's not even me talking as a Kansas City fan. I would have said that had he stayed in Philly the whole time. Andy Reid is an amazing fucking coach. He comes from that great fucking Green Bay fucking coaching tree that they had.
They didn't have
You ever
Waffle Houses in Philly.
You ever see the breakdown of that shit?
Mm.
The fucking Green Bay Packers coaching staff back in like it was like the early maybe 90, 91.
When Holmgren was there.
It is Mike Holmgren, fucking John Gruden, fucking Andy Reid, who else was it? Son of a bitch. Somebody help me in the comments. There's like 5 different fucking coaches, like legendary coaches that all came off of this one coaching staff. And somehow it played into the Belichick thing, like the 6 degrees of separation from Belichick
Oh no.
type shit. I'm telling it's like a whole Illuminati fucking
The rabbit
conspiracy
hole.
type shit. It's the fucking Illuminati rabbit hole of
Illumin
coaching
NFL.
staffs.
Lumen. Let's see what do you say.
Yeah, there you go. Illuminati field. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That actually would be good. I would have liked if they Illuminati field. Like
Mhm.
that would have been
Like,
better.
oh, if you go to the top of the Hawk's Nest, bro, and you stare, you can see directly through the windows of the Space Needle, bro, and that's how you know it has to connect with the aliens, man. Watch. Somebody else. Watch.
And that was
Some
Johnny
shit.
Depp.
That was Johnny Depp right there.
Oh,
So this is something crazy. The NFL Pro Bowl will not happen this year in person.
Oh, fucking
It will
God.
happen virtually
Sit,
via.
sit down. Sit down before
Yeah,
he says
okay.
this. Sit down.
All right.
Is everybody having a seat?
Everybody ready?
Everybody good?
Take a deep breath.
No. Sit the fuck down.
Is this
Thank
on?
you.
Are you listening? Okay.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
So back to where we were going. No NFL Pro Bowl this year. It will be played virtually via Madden 21 with players, former players, celebrities, and people that play Madden professionally.
and they're gonna put it on TV.
Yes, it will be on TV. That's
Now,
that's going to be on ESPN and ABC, NBC. I don't know which. I think it's ABC.
ABC and NBC getting
Well,
on it. I don't know about that.
I don't know.
They have televised Madden tournaments before. I've actually participated in a Madden tournament before. And had it just been Madden tournament players, I'd be totally cool with that. But the fact that we're going to have current and former players playing Madden, Those are going to be some of the worst fucking Madden games you have ever seen. Especially if they just randomly match people up.
It's literally just one game.
Okay, but I'm saying like
44 players on each team.
But you just said celebrities were going to play.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how are you gonna how the fuck is this gonna work?
I don't know who the coaches are going to be, so they're going to have to figure out who's going in, who's going out. I do not know. Like they did not put the specifics. They just said
essentially,
this is what's happening.
Essentially, it would be one person controlling each team.
You would think so, but it's not what is going to happen.
They're playing individual players.
Individual online co-op.
Yes.
So
it's going to be.
It's basically, I guess.
So Patrick Mahomes is going to be playing as Patrick Mahomes.
If he's
and fucking Carlos Dunlap, if he gets Patrick Mahomes going to the fucking Pro Bowl.
That's going to be crazy.
Carlos Dunlap.
Oh yeah,
goes to the Super Bowl.
Oh,
yeah, shit. Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, so fucking Kyler Murray.
Heard that there.
Kyler Murray is
Super
going.
Bowl? What?
Kyler Murray is going to the fucking play the fucking Kyler Murray in the Super Bowl on or the Pro Bowl on Madden, right?
Dan, you're going to have to.
I like that because now he's saying that Russell Wilson would be in the Super Bowl
That's
against
right.
Kansas City.
No, neither one of them are making it to the fucking Super Bowl.
Yes, they are.
No, you know who's going to make it out of the NFC?
Who?
You want to know?
Who?
You really want to know?
Don't say Philadelphia.
No, it's going to be Tampa Bay because Patrick Mahomes has to beat Tom Brady's ass in the Super Bowl to officially knock him off as the GOAT.
Nope.
Because Patrick Mahomes is the real GOAT.
Tampa gay.
Yeah, Tampa Gay. Tampa Gay is going to get that gay ass spanked.
Don't
All
cancel
in the
us
Super Bowl.
because of that comment.
No, don't cancel us because of that comment because I have plenty of gay friends and I can tell you for a fact that they love their asses spanked because they post about it on Facebook all the time.
You're very open about that.
They're
Joe.
very open about having their asses spanked and apparently they like all kinds of weird shit. So, Tampa Gay, Tampa Bay, Tampa whoever, Tampa hey, are going to the Super Bowl against Kansas City and they're going to get the shit beat out of them.
I'm not buying
All
it.
right.
I'm not giving it
But
to
about
him.
this Pro Bowl, that sounds fucking stupid. And that doesn't sound like it's going to work.
It sounds like it's
at
going to be
all.
a shit show.
It's going to be
It's
a
going to be
complete
like a
shit show.
Zoom meeting.
It's going to be a complete shit show.
You're
Because
not even
how
seeing
do
the
you
game.
how do you have the competitive online players play? If every single player plays in the Pro Bowl because you're not going to the Super Bowl, so what the fuck else are you going to do?
And what? So
Or
every
do you
single
opt
player
out?
How many of those
knows
people
how to
don't
play?
actually?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Like,
So
what about the dude that's
yeah.
never picked up a fucking
Exactly.
video game in his life?
How do you get the legends to play? How the fuck are the legends going to play?
Some offensive lineman is
Exactly.
going to play
So, some offensive lineman.
You don't see him diving over in the corner. Just
We have
to-
celebrity Kevin Smith doing Russell O'Coon.
Yeah.
He's
Exactly.
offensive lineman. All you got to
He's
do
gonna
is
turn around, just tackle the
false start.
I don't know if you guys
False
ever played Madden, but I played I played Madden since the very first one, like in 1990, 91. And I've played every single Madden from then until now. Even so much so, I've actually played offensive line, defensive. I played every fucking position on Madden at some point in the history of it. That shit is hard. That shit is hard as shit.
Yeah, once
I
you're
can't,
not quarterback,
I can't
running
imagine
back,
that everybody who gets selected to the Pro Bowl is A, going to want to participate in this stupid shit,
that makes
and
more
B,
sense.
going to be good enough.
I bet you it will not be offensive linemen.
Yeah.
It will be wide receivers, running back, quarterback,
Yeah, so it's going to
and
be
then
it's
the
gonna be
defensive
skills
players
positions.
will just be
I bet you.
So it'll only be a handful
These
of
games are going to be
celebrities.
Are
horrible.
you sure it's not going to be automated? And they just select the plays. Like they bring their plays
that's
in
what
and they
I'm
just
saying.
select
Like
it.
they're really going to need to think about this all the way through. You're gonna have people shit lagging because as you can see just in these Zooms and shit like that and these little shits that people are doing online. Not everybody is at home behind a computer and shit. Some people, I'm out here on my boat on vacation with my family outside. I'm just
Might as well be
going
playing-
to go ahead and do my Zoom and put my phone in this tree.
But my
No.
helicopter gets the best Wi-Fi reception
Exactly.
you've ever
You're gonna
seen.
you're gonna have internet lag. You're gonna have people fucking around and not playing the proper way, trying to do other shit. You're gonna have penalties. You're gonna have fucking house plays because people don't know how to play defense properly on Madden. You're gonna have defensive house plays because people don't know how to play offense on Madden
I
properly.
guess it's one game. They could train people.
So it might be
beforehand.
more
They could-
entertaining. Because
just-
I don't
the
know.
Pro
Think
Bowl
about
has
the
been pretty
preparation,
fucking
bro.
lame.
You ever seen some Madden games get out of hand in person?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit don't get to be fun after a while. If I'm kicking your ass by 50-something points, after a couple of times, like, that shit don't get to be fun for everybody
I think they're
watching.
going to I would think that they would balance it out to make it. Because, I mean, if they're going to put it on TV,
Well,
And they're
then,
gonna put,
in that case, you
promotions
would
in it.
have
They're
to
gonna
definitely have more than one playthrough of the game, because
you have to rotate players, just like the Pro Bowl.
yeah, well, shit can go south very fast.
It's
in
going
the
to be
game of Madden.
specially made. It has to be
It
specially made.
has to be.
It's gonna be
It has to
special,
be.
all right.
It's yeah.
It has to be.
It's not like really anybody's watched the Pro Bowl the last few
Yeah.
years because like
Honestly,
became
probably
200
the
touch.
only way you could do it would be to just set up, an actual legit competitive Madden player against another legit competitive Madden player. Say the last two years winners of the Madden Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So 2019 and 2018's champions face off for the 2020 Pro Bowl or whatever the shit.
as the coaches.
No, as the actual people playing the game.
But then you're throwing to people that are celebrities. And,
No,
Because that's what
I'm saying.
So
Let-
further
just
down the line, because this one will be fucked up.
Don't fuck everything up and pollute everything up by having all these different people playing all these different positions. Just have it be an actual game the way we would normally do it. One person, one team, one person, one team going head to head. Have them be in communication with the actual coach or the actual quarterback or whatever the shit. Have the coach and the quarterback feed them the plays and do it that way.
Instead of just being the two people. Why not
Instead
just have
of
the
Instead of having the two people. If you actually want to incorporate the NFL.
or why
players
not
and
just have the
coaches or
two like you said, the two guys that be the championship, the Madden championship, the Pro Bowl. Like, because that's basically what they do anyway to get there, is like they're building up their team. They each have their own team with the same fucking players.
They should.
So it,
They should have actually just played the game and like attached markers on everybody. So like inside the game, it did exactly what they did on the field.
Or they should just
Film the game.
but the Pro Bowl is not
They
actually.
should just,
Do
they
the
should
Pro
just, they should just do a bubble fucking thing, or just do the same thing they've been doing all season, and just have them play in an empty fucking stadium.
Or I'm gonna show my age here. There used to be a game back in the day that had robots that played football.
Hey, Cyber Bowl.
Yes.
Booyah.
Quarterback had wheels. He fucking spun around and like.
Yep, and
And
the ball was on
eventually
a
the
timer.
ball. Yes, the
The
ball.
ball was
blew
on a
up.
timer, and if you didn't get a first down before the timer went off, the fucking ball blew up. And
I
that
mean, it
was your
wasn't
turnover
NFL
on down.
Blitz, but it was a good
Cy-
precursor to it.
A lot of people out there will see this and remember Cyberball fondly. I actually played Cyberball less than a couple years ago. I went to the B&I in fucking
Arcade.
Tacoma.
That was my thought. Let's just play
Went to
NFL.
the B&I in
Let's
Tacoma,
just play
and
Blitz
the arcade
on
is
fucking Big
closed,
Head
but
Road.
they have Cyberball in there. They have 2 machines of Cyberball,
Nice.
and that shit is still awesome to this day.
Yeah.
Great arcade game. But yes,
Things to think of the future. Rock, XFL.
Cyberball.
I'm not saying you should swap. Turn people into robots.
Elon
or
Musk,
anything, but-
Cyberball. All you,
He
all
will
you,
totally
all you
do
nerds, all you nerds out there. Somebody needs to make some robots. We already did battle bots and all that shit. Why not do Cyberball?
Huh.
Why not?
I know.
Just make some basic ass fucking robots. Like and subscribe because we're giving away $1 billion
Comments. What do you
ideas
guys got?
for fucking free on YouTube.
What do you guys got? So currently, playoff pictures. AFC. You got Pittsburgh, KC, Buffalo. Indy and Tennessee are tied, but it looks like Indy, we'll see what happens. And then you got Tennessee, Miami, Baltimore, Las Vegas, and Cleveland still in the hunt. We'll see how things go. 7 weeks to go. NFC, a little tighter group. You got Kansas City, New Orleans, Seattle with their
Hold
win
on,
last
did you
night.
say-
Moved into
Did
third.
you say Kansas City? And
No,
NFC?
Green Bay.
You
I mean,
just
you're-
said Kansas City. Daniel, you check your boy over here.
Okay, it's Green Bay. Green Bay, New Orleans, Seattle moved up last night by half game. Philadelphia, you got Tampa Bay, the Lambs, Arizona. You have the whole everything, all but one team from the NFC West, and Chicago just at 500. Philadelphia 3-5-1.
The
And,
NFC is like the Eastern Conference of the NBA.
The Giants 3-7, but they have the tiebreaker against Philly, and then Washington. I'm
There's a
rooting for you.
tiebreaker with Philly.
Jesus Christ. Thanks to that tie,
Oh
and
my
even
God.
Dallas. Dallas is 2-7. Washington 2-7.
Bro.
I'm not
Bro.
giving Dallas any fucking hopes.
Bro.
Like Andy Dalton just came out of COVID now. He had a concussion, then he got COVID. He's like, Coach, what
So
else
the-
can I have?
so the
I have
Dal-
the
the Dallas
AIDS.
Cow-
I can't play.
The
I have
Dallas
the AIDS.
Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys are an NFL, a big league NFL fucking team, America's team. Oh my God, they're the greatest. Yada yada yada.
America.
They've won 2 games out of 9.
It's because
Now-
our franchise
now-
quarterback
now-
got hurt. Did you see what happened to his
Our
leg?
franchise quarterback got hurt.
But we spent $7
We were
million
just talking about
for the Red Rifle.
we were just talking about the XFL just a second ago.
Yes.
The Houston fucking Houston Roughnecks, whatever.
Oh
the fuck,
yeah.
Whatever,
He changed his name, PJ Walker.
whatever the flying fuck the name of the team is in Houston, the XFL team. Weren't they undefeated
And you know where he's at? He's sitting on the bench in Jacksonville
in Jacksonville?
behind Garner Minshew that shaved his mustache off.
He shaved his mustache off. That's
and
why
then
he
they
lost
put in
his
some other
superpowers.
guy.
Yeah, because he cut the. If Garner
London?
Minshew, if I was the head coach or the GM of the Jacksonville Jaguars and Garner Minshew showed up for practice or for the game with no fucking mustache, I'm gonna need you to take your shit and get back in your car, sir.
Actually, I'm wrong on that. Like he still has his mustache. He got hurt, but
Did he?
London,
did he
the backup
trim the
quarterback,
mustache?
London, he looks like a shaved version of Garner Minshew, but I bet you he wears a suit and all that stuff. Like he's
No.
not going up in Daisy Duke shorts.
No, Garner
And a
Minshew needs
tight shirt.
needs to rock the fucking half shirt and a fucking PBR.
But PJ Walker, like, legitimately should have. He was the MVP of the XFL. Like the guy was legit. Like I don't remember. Like he had a different name. Didn't they? Was it Philip Walker?
I think
He
so,
just
yeah.
went to PJ Walker.
Philip
Yeah.
Walker.
He was PJ Walker is what it was, but it probably was Philip is the
But-
first name.
Jacksonville's problem is like you have a Cougar and a Oregon. I think he's a Beaver.
Beaver. No, Oregon Ducks.
He's an Oregon Duck. Yeah, it's like you can't have those two mesh at quarterback. What are you guys doing? I know you own a wrestling promotion, but like that's 2 separate things. Football, wrestling, two different things. That's all I got. We did talk about the ESPN fake QB rating. I haven't figured out how it works because there's nothing out there that shows how it works. There's a lot of calculators out there, but
Mhm.
so a quarterback starts at 158.3 as a
Okay.
perfect score from 0.
So you start at a perfect score and you can only buck up from there.
I guess so, unless you don't get on the field. But I
Okay,
figured you'd
so
still get 0.
This is
So
already
it's,
bullshit to begin with. All right.
or maybe you start at 0 and work your way up. I don't know because it didn't say.
Okay.
So it's attempts, completions, yards, touchdowns, interceptions.
Okay. Like it
That's
should
right.
Okay.
It doesn't tell you how that math coagulates into a score of whatever it is. Like I tried to put in that Alex Smith getting 38 out of 55 for 390 yards, and it was like an 85 point something QBR.
be. Okay.
So I don't know how.
But we're working on it.
Yes, I will have this cracked by
Hey, you know,
the
you
end
know,
of the
you
season.
know what? That actually. Okay, so he had read out those numbers again. The attempts and completions and shit.
So he was 38 out of 55 for
Okay.
390 yards. Didn't get in the end zone. Didn't throw a pick. Because I know the pick, I think a pick is 10
QBR of
points.
85.
It was like 84 something. Or, yeah, it was roughly in there.
From when I've heard stupid ass people on ESPN and shit talk about QBR and everything, that sounds like it could be in the range of about correct. Yeah, it's a bullshit stat either way.
We will crack this by
It's
the
a
end of the
bullshit
season.
stat. Go off of how many games you win and how many games you lose.
If you know how to deduce this, please comment down below. If you're
Yes.
actually watching this.
Yeah,
And in general, just like.
If
and
you're not,
subscribe.
I'm going to comment myself. How
exactly.
about that?
Because I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna just study this and I'm gonna see if I can figure it out. Because now I'm kind of intrigued.
Other than that, you know,
It's still
That's-
a bullshit stat though. Your QBR shouldn't amount to anything
Who
as far
cares?
as like other than like weekly ratings,
it's kind of like which celebrity is cheating on who. Doesn't matter. QBR.
right?
You could have a CBR, celebrity.
A CBR.
Wait. CSR, celebrity sex rating.
No, because see, when you say that, then automatically in my head, I'm like, well, I haven't had sex with any celebrities, so how would I know how to rate them? If there's any celebrities that want to have sex with me, no, you know what? I'm not going to say that.
Okay.
I'm not going to say that.
Anyhow,
Go around and get
thank
Put
you
in the
for-
comments below.
Thank you for joining us for this week of football on the Amateur Xtreme Entertainment Podcast. Make sure to follow along with our playoff deal the next
And
few
hit the
weeks.
like, share, and subscribe, bro.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Deuces. Ep5, episode 5.
All right, so we've been going through a lot of shit this week. Well, not go, everybody goes through shit, but we've been going through a lot of topics this week, and I believe that it is time to just kind of sit back and kind of take it all in. Have
go.
a, like, I don't know, like a powwow, if you will,
Oh,
for lack of a better term.
No delete.
No delete at all. But that was another Paul Blart segue right into the motherfucking powwow of the week.
Wow, wow.
Oh,
I'm ready.
God. We had to get some kind of music to go over the top of that.
I'm ready,
to be
bro. What
honest.
you got?
It's pow wow.
All right,
not
so-
pow wow.
So, in honor of my brother who is not here this week, if anybody knows the story of his family history, you'd happen to know that he happens to have a famous uncle. You know him. We all know him. The great, the one, the only Snoop to the Doogie the Dog. Snoop Dogg?
D-O double G.
The
other
D-O
D-O
double G. Yes. So, in honor of that, and because it was awesome when I saw it, and I was like, I can't pass up on it, we have Snoop Dreams, sir. Yes.
Snoop Dreams.
Yes. And that is a blend of Snoop Dogg Master Kush and the Blue Dreams, which are both amazing strains on their own. And this shit right here, bro, this shit here, bro, this shit here, bro.
This shit right here.
This shit right here, bro. This shit right here, bro. Yeah. Fire. Anybody knows me, I like tight, dense buds. I smoke a lot of fucking blunts. So the tighter the denser the buds, the better. The better it breaks up, the better. This shit breaks up pretty damn nicely. It's not as sticky as a lot of strains. A lot of people think that's a bad thing. Me personally, I think that's a good thing. I hate having sticky motherfucking fingers. So, we're gonna go ahead and get some of this cracking up. It smells fucking delicious, by the way.
I can smell it. Yeah, I can smell it from over here.
I like how you guys said that in stereo.
Woo!
That's awesome. Yes. So this is gonna be some good shit, and we're gonna roll up a little bit extra because it's supposed to be 4 people here, and there's only 3, so we gotta compensate. We're not just gonna not smoke his portion.
I might tap out this week.
So, if you had a bad day, would you say that would cancel out the bad day?
You know, just the smell of this would be enough to make me smile after a bad day.
That's good. That's good.
And I just picked this up today from my super secret place. I'm not gonna tell y'all, but
secret.
yes, yes. There's a lot of good shit.
Because the ATF might be watching.
Yeah, all my
super
powwow of the
secret.
week come from a certain special place that is very near and dear to my heart. And yeah,
So,
Fuck,
it's,
now they're
I
gonna
got-
tell you.
I got
Speaking-
some fucking special shit lined up for you
speaking
guys
on
next
the
week.
range of getting high, I think we were talking about something this week about animals that get high.
Dude, yes,
Or don't
yes,
get high?
yes, no. See, and this is a question that I always had. Well, not always had, but it's a question that's come up a few times in my life, especially during powwows. So, do you guys think that we're the only species on the planet that like needs to relax or just does like
Enjoys getting high.
enjoys just getting fucking high as shit? I thought that it was just a human thing because come on now, we're humans. We do weird shit with everything. Apparently, I was wrong, bro. So I found a video on Facebook. I was trying to locate it before we started here, but unfortunately, people post a lot of shit on Facebook, and it's hard to track down shit if you don't save it. So, but either way, this is a video.
Stop with the bullshit and post real shit.
Exactly. Well, it was mainly just me not saving the video. That's normally what I do.
But then they pull it down.
Well, no, had I saved it, I probably wouldn't be able to find it because it wasn't anything gruesome or anything like that. But either way, lemurs. I don't think it's any kind of specific lemurs.
Like, you know,
But
Madagascar.
the Madagascar lemurs with the big giant eyes and shit, the really cute ones. So lemurs like to get lit, bro. And lemurs will, I believe it's especially at nighttime because these particular bugs are out at night. but they're fucking caterpillars. Big, giant, ugly, you know, Timon and Pumbaa looking fucking caterpillars. The juicy ones. So normally they eat them, but if lemurs feel like, I don't know, time for a powwow of the week or something, they will take these fucking caterpillars and they just kind of bite into them a little bit, just enough to get them to squish and let the juices out. These juices have some kind of weird fucking chemical in it that gets the fucking lemurs high.
The juice is loose.
The juice gets you loose if you're a lemur. And so they'll just sit around in groups, you know, just like us, 3-4 people, 3-4 lemurs, just chilling in a tree.
Hakuna Matatas.
Hakuna Matatas and shit, you know, getting their fucking Hakuna
What's that guy's
Matata
name?
on.
King Julian?
King Julian, yeah, that's why he's all crazy.
Makes
Exactly.
totally sense.
Bro, I didn't even think about that shit.
Yeah, King Julian.
It makes sense why the little one has such big eyes all the time.
Right?
Because he's just
That would
He's
explain why
frying the
lemurs
whole
have big
time.
eyes. They're
He's
fucking
just having a
frying
good
balls
time.
sitting up in a tree. So yeah, damn, this is a whole lot of motherfucking
describe?
button here. Okay, well, good news. I can't fit everything inside of this swisher because this is a whole lot of bud.
Thank God he doesn't have the actual Madagascar grub millipede, whatever it is, in that.
We could squeeze it and put it on top, you know, like the
Bro,
whole thing.
yeah.
But Madagascar has some weird shit. Like they have those big giant roaches that hiss, like that you can keep for pets.
Yeah, so seeing this, it made me think, like, you know, one, you know, the naked and afraid people have been kind of missing the fuck out if y'all ain't found the fucking the caterpillars that get you high. Because that would probably make surviving 21 days in the wilderness butt naked with a camera crew a whole lot more tolerable.
A lot more interesting. For
A lot more fucking interesting for the viewers at home too.
Camera crew's clothes.
Right? You'd see a lot more people huddled up in the fetal position crying.
Dude, the first day I would steal the camera people's clothes. I mean, come on now.
Right?
What's wrong with you guys?
Make a whole fucking outfit out of fucking bonsai leaves or some shit. I don't know. Some palm leaves. I don't know what the fuck. Don't roast me in the comments.
Fuck no, I'm stealing somebody's fucking
But yeah.
denim jeans and a nice fucking coat and the camera. I'm like, I'm in charge.
Well, yeah, it got me thinking, like, what other animals fucking, like, get high? And I was reading, apparently reindeers get high, too. They know a special tree or some shit that you just eat the bark off of and then lick the sap and they fucking get high off of that. I'm like, this is very, very interesting. Because you see animals and shit, especially in videos on the internet, of just doing just weird shit and eating just strange things and doing all this. And why would he eat that animal? Like with the fucking bugs and shit. Why would you eat that bug? Oh my God, that's so disgusting. You could eat berries and everything else. Maybe they're doing that shit not for sustenance, but maybe just to get fucking faded on a Wednesday.
Because, I mean, your life's short anyway as an animal.
Exactly.
Because, you know, you're not going to work. You're just fucking surviving.
Exactly. I mean, we get high and get drunk for the normal, everyday struggles and plights of being a fucking human. Now, imagine if humans had a natural predator.
Well, if you go out in the woods.
You're an itty bitty lemur, about that fucking big, and you got to worry about a lion coming up and just eating the shit out of you at any point of the day. Are you really trying to be sober for that? Or No.
Honey badger.
Yeah, or a honey badger, or any kind of fucking hyena, anything like that. Defusa. Yeah, Defusa's coming. We gotta get high before Defusa gets here. But yeah.
How about you've been running from a hyena, and like most of the time you just run up a tree, and then, okay, yeah, I'll do that with a lion, and then the lion climbs the tree, and you're like, fuck, dog.
So yeah, I try.
Honey badger just fucking sit there and wait for you.
So yeah, I was meaning to discuss this. I even told you guys in the chat, remind me to discuss this because, you know, powwow. But yeah, so I went and, you know, pulled up this little article or whatever the shit. I'm not even going to cite my sources because fuck you guys.
Links down below if you want them. Comment.
No, the link's not going to be down below. But you guys can fucking Google it the same way I did. I just Googled, do animals get high? And apparently, for people out there, I've had it personally happen. I don't know if anybody else had it happen. But like if your dog or your cat fucks around and eats your weed, and people are like, oh my God, we gotta take him to the vet. We gotta get his stomach pumped. Oh my God, Fluffy's gonna die.
He's not getting high.
Fluffy's not gonna die. Fluffy's not fucking stoned to the bone and gonna fucking have a heart attack and keel over. They act a little sketchy or whatever just because of the indigestion. But animals don't get, or dogs and cats don't get high. So I don't know what it is in their genetic makeup or whatever.
What do you mean they don't get high at all?
No, according to the experts.
Science.
Well, from eating the weed. Like,
Well, yeah, from eating it, yeah.
I mean, I get my cat high all the time, man. I'll be
Whoa,
sitting there
whoa,
taking
whoa,
dabs
whoa,
and-
whoa, 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 whoa.
What?
PETA's gonna cancel you, bro.
Psh, psh, my cat likes that shit. I mean, like, I'll be sitting there torching up the dab rig, and the cat's like clawing at my feet.
No, see what you got.
ready to go.
What you got to do is when they take you to court, you got to bring the fucking cat up as a fucking witness.
You can't go to court because we're in COVID lockdown
Ah!
number 2. Welcome to the Northwest. You guys can't go out.
So yeah, I'm actually gonna pull this up because there's apparently a list of animals,
I've seen the
That
cows
fucking get
licking
high.
mushrooms.
and I need to clarify this because this is very fucking interesting to me. So
I'd be interested to know too. So.
yes, okay, and you know this is a very credible source, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. This is from National Geographic.
Oh, shit.
And the title of the article is by Carrie Arnold. This is from February of 2016. And the article is called No, Coyotes Don't Get High, but These Animals Do.
It sounds
So-
like a child's book.
Exactly.
We should make a book.
Timmy, what are you reading? Oh, I'm reading about if coyotes get high. So I'm going to just kind of skim through this real quick, see if we can get to the list here.
The book is Coyotes Don't Get High, but other animals do.
Right? So, apparently in Siberia, reindeer are very common, and apparently so is this magic mushroom, Amanita muscaria.
Yamanitas.
I probably said that with the wrong accent, but that's the way it looks, so that's the way I'm going to say it. These reindeer know that this fucking mushroom is awesome.
That's how
So
Rudolph
these
got his red
reindeer-
nose.
Sounds like they know what's up.
These reindeer know what's up. They're extremely woke. And these reindeer love to eat these fucking magic mushrooms and get, quote, high enough to fly Santa's sleigh. So if you're a reindeer in Siberia, tell us about your experience down in the fucking comments.
So do you think Rudolph had a cocaine addiction?
Or
Is
if
that
you're a
why he got
reindeer,
red
like and
nose?
subscribe.
Right?
Huh?
What'd you say?
Do you think Rudolph had a cocaine addiction and that's why he had a red nose?
I'm going to go ahead and defend Rudolph, the greatest reindeer of all time, and say that he had fucking allergies. Because you're not going to slander the name of Rudolph.
He was born that way.
Exactly. Just like Lady Gaga, he was born that way. With natural fucking allergies, like millions and millions of people around the world.
I don't think.
And he doesn't
Peanuts.
identify as anything else.
Yeah, he doesn't
Peanuts.
identify. He identifies as a fucking reindeer and nothing
Right.
else. And he's a man reindeer because he loves reindeer pussy. But anyways, speaking of these other reindeer, when they eat these mushrooms, apparently it causes them to act drunk and they just run around aimlessly, like fucking juggalos with no fucking shirts on.
Just pull off all their fur.
Yeah, they
Where's
just
the
they just
Faygo?
strip off all their fur and start just throwing fucking soda all over each other. But yeah, they run around aimlessly and they make
Russian
strange
soda.
noises and they twitch their fucking heads like Kane in '96. So
Or Abyss every time he got put through a table.
yeah, there you go. Or Devon Dudley every time he took a fucking any kind of a finishing move.
At least his kids don't do that.
So going on with the list, wallabies. In Australia, yeah, wallabies. I thought Rocko's Modern Life was a fucking work. Apparently, wallabies are a real thing.
Yes, they
And
are.
They're just a midget kangaroo, basically.
Yeah.
But in Tasmania, wallabies have been entering the poppy farmer fields and consuming the poppy plants, which are grown as the raw materials for prescription painkillers.
If you didn't know that. Not just for muffins.
Yeah, they're not
At
just for
Starbucks.
muffins. So these wallabies are walking around all hopped up on fucking
Heron.
heron and shit.
That's what poppy is.
Reports did not specify which species of wallaby, but they pretty much kind of figured it out. But after eating the poppies, these wallabies would run around in circles before passing out, just like humans.
least they survive.
Right? Like, oh my God, bro, this is fucking awesome. And then 10 minutes later, knock the fuck out on the couch.
See a wallaby with a rubber band and a spoon and a lighter. That wallaby's not making it out.
Right? You see a wallaby just sitting down in the whatever the fuck, in Tasmania somewhere, and you're slapping his arm.
Hey, Sheila, what's the wallaby doing over there with the spoon?
Right? He uses his tail.
My fucking lighter's gone. How did he fucking caulk my lighter?
We've all seen the videos of the fucking the dolphins batting around the fucking pufferfish, and it causes the pufferfish to sting them in the nose, and it gets them high.
I never knew that. That's awesome.
Everybody, domestic cats love their fucking catnip. Dogs have a propensity for eating weed, but it doesn't necessarily get them as high as we think.
Do you think if you just went on safari, you would take a bag of catnip and it would work on random other cat like?
You know what? I'm gonna have to see if this article says anything about that.
A cheetah.
There you go. To answer your question, lions, tigers, leopards, cougars, and lynxes all respond to catnip.
Oh, shit.
And catnip grows in the wild. So I'm pretty sure that somewhere there's one of these cats that have figured out where the catnip is at and exactly what it does. And hopefully he's using that to make himself and his family have a better life.
He's having a heyday.
Survival tactics right there. Always have some catnip because you never know.
I could see a lion out there hiding fucking catnip under his fucking mane and shit. Oh my God. You trying to party? Got that catnip, bro.
Just think of that guy with the video being chased down by that cougar. If he just had some catnip with him.
Oh no! Or the video, somebody in a zoo or some shit. Maybe it was at Carol Baskin's motherfucking tiger farm, but there was a lion inside of a cage with like 8 different tigers, and these tigers were trying to gang up and kill this fucking lion. Now, had he been smart and tucked some catnip into his fucking mane, he could have just broke out the bag, because I don't know if these were guy tigers or girl tigers, but I mean, every situation I've been in with hostility, you bust out a bag of some good shit, and kind of calm down the temperature in the room. Oh. So shout out to that lion who got his ass ate by a bunch of fucking tigers, and had you had some catnip on you, you probably could have fucking started a party.
They were confined, right? So it was just basically at the yard. You got a bunch of tigers.
No, it was confined in like a pen.
Right. It's like being in the yard.
Yeah, exactly.
This
was a fucking prison attack. Is what it was. It was kind of like Opie in fucking Sons of Anarchy when he died. The saddest moment in fucking television.
That's a pretty good pull there, my friend.
Yeah.
Jack's bad day.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the list of all the animals that get high. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more. I know fucking.
Because of cows licking mushrooms.
Yeah, cow. Pretty much anything that eats shit off the ground. Any of these herbivores is bound to eat something that either doesn't agree with them or agrees with them a little bit too well and gets them all fucked up. I know honeybees do some kind of shit where they rub the fucking pollen all over themselves, and certain kind of pollen affects them in a weird way. It kind of throws off their flying pattern, so it makes them kind of drunk. But there's got to be some different animals out there that
or
do
certain
all kinds
plants.
Of shit. Yeah.
Certain plants that they get pollen off of.
Yeah. I mean, you can't tell me there's not bees and birds and shit in fucking places that like grow poppy fields and shit like that, and coca fields and shit like that, and weed fields. There's bound to be. I'm pretty sure there's some insects that grow in fucking marijuana fields that just be getting lit in a motherfucker.
Those fucking shitty ass mites and fucking what's the other shitty ass fucking bugs that are on the aphids.
Yeah, if you're an aphid or a mite that lives on a weed plant, let us know down in the comments. And make sure and like and subscribe.
So we can eradicate your family because you fucking people are shit up.
Exactly. Just make sure you're eating the Reggie. Eat the seeds, not the good shit, because we use the good shit.
Like I was telling you earlier, there is so when I got into making mead, I came across honeys and like rare honeys. There's a honey from India. It's like $80 a pound, which you can't get here because they can't ship it in. But it's like basically the hornets are like those murder hornets that you see, the Asian hornets, and they eat a specific rhododendron way up in the mountains of India, and their honey is hallucinogenic.
Nice.
Like these people climb up these makeshift ladders
Oh,
with no suits
that's
on.
the video I fucking
They're
seen.
getting
The
bit,
guy
and
just-
they're just taking the honey, and they're just.
Oh no, okay, that might.
And
that
they
might
put
be
it on
something
their
different.
skin, and it's basically like.
I saw
like
the video.
morphine.
I saw the video
Whoa.
from over on the other side of the world. I'm not gonna say, I don't want to be wrong, but it's, from over there, somewhere probably near
Over there.
India.
Over there
It's
with them.
over there by the over there where the Indians is at. But dude was up. It was like off of a cliff somewhere.
Yeah.
He just climbed up the side of a fucking cliff,
And
and
these
the tree
honeycombs
was
are just
growing
massive.
out of the fucking side of the mountain thing. And he climbed up on the shit. And he just had a fucking stick, and it looked like a giant scarf or like a bed sheet. He wrapped it around himself and then wrapped it around the tree like a harness. He just took the stick and started whacking the motherfucker out of this goddamn beehive and caved the whole side of it in. And you drop it and put the whole thing, like he had a little pouch on the side of him. You drop it in the fucking pouch. And he's just getting stung to fucking shit. And he's, whatever. Just another day at the office, beating the shit out of this giant beehive. I'm sitting there, I'm like, no, bro.
way.
One bee is enough to make me jump out of a moving car.
I would have felt one beat.
Exactly. I would have felt. Well, first of all, I wouldn't have been up in the fucking tree. As soon as you're like, so the job pays 4 cents an hour. Okay, cool, good money. All right, sweet. Feed my family on that.
And you're not
Nice.
getting these fancy ass suits,
Right,
fucking
it's wearing
Americans,
this
yeah.
fucking badass motherfucking scarf. Throw it across my neck like Chris Jericho. This fucking badass fucking scarf. And like, oh, okay.
These
so
bees made the list.
right. Yo, what if those are the bees that make like the Terramana tequila, or the fucking little bit of the bubbly? Maybe that's why it's so expensive.
A little bit of the bubble.
But yeah, I wouldn't be in that motherfucking tree at all. I don't like heights. I don't like bees, and I don't like the concept of falling off of shit.
But like I said, it's like $80 a pound. So,
Okay, well,
or it's not 80. It's 80 euros, but because they can't import it into the states. Because I
oh well,
looked.
fuck. I was gonna say we should try that for the next taste test. That would be cool. But since we can't get it, I mean, since nobody's cool enough to like find it and like.
My ATF
Send it
guy
to
probably
us.
already knows I've looked on the dark web for it. Well, he's probably watching anyway, so it doesn't matter. He already knows. That was like a year and a half
on this
ago.
blunt. You should have said something, bro.
Psh.
Give me some recovery time.
There you go. I like it. So you're not partaking in the powwow of the week, but what's it smelling like? What's the ambiance?
The ambiance is very cloudy, but it smells very delicious.
There you go.
Like, this is like
Yeah.
it's like a 3D filter off of like your Snapchat.
Yeah.
Like, I see it, and like I can. It's kind of like being an Avatar when it was in 3D. Back when you could go to movies in person
Oh, what?
before they were canceled.
Wow. Chill out, boomer. You're talking about a long time ago.
Pretty soon people
It was
will know
way
what are
before my
movies.
time, bro.
Right?
What are movies?
What are
You're gonna feel like
movies?
we're in The Walking Dead.
Oh shit! So we found this old building, and it was just like a bunch of rooms, and it's just like, oh my god, it's like a small concert venue. It's weird.
We found a hive of boomers sitting around a little tiny thing that they called a disc man.
Right? They were playing music off of something called a CD.
Well, make sure you guys like and subscribe. I think Powwow of the Week is over. Thank you for joining us.
He's tapping out. It's not over. But we've run out of shit to talk about.
He's
for the Powwow of the
canceling
Week.
it.
Otherwise, we're just going to keep going down fucking different rabbit holes. Because that's the way that the powwows work. Peace.
All right, welcome to Wrestling on the episode 5 of the Amateur Extreme Entertainment Podcast.
Number 5. Johnny number 5.
This is picking up fast. I was thinking about that on the way over here. I was like, 5 episodes. Like, it doesn't seem like a lot in the land of YouTube, but that's 5 whole episodes, bro.
Yep. So make sure you guys stay tuned, like and subscribe so you can catch all future episodes of the Amateur Extreme Entertainment Podcast and wrestling segments like this.
And hit the notification bell so that way you can fucking be alerted whenever we post brand new shit. Because we don't just post whole episodes. We might post some extra shit, might break it up, might give you a little bit of something else you didn't see. Maybe give you something that you did see. You never know. So hit the notification bell, hit the like, hit the subscribe, And drop shit down in the comments. All that. All your feedback. Everything.
Because we're not quitting.
Back to you, Rich.
We're coming back.
Anyhow, so this week we like to talk about AEW because we like to watch that show. I don't watch WWE very much. I hear what I hear on the internet to see if I'm going to be enticed into watching something. But for the most part, I follow AEW.
I treat both of them the same way. If I listen for something that I should be intrigued in, and then go from there. So
I've never seen anything that intrigued me from WWE in the last 7 years. It's all regurgitated.
So I think this week we were going to take a look at Dark, and we're going to take a look at Dynamite and just kind of see what happened, what people got opinions on and stuff. And if you guys have any opinions, make sure you drop them in the comments. And so I know Dark this week, they had quite a few matches like they usually do. They had TNT, they fought Jurassic Express.
And if you didn't know, Dark is a YouTube show free to everybody. It's not on TV.
Think of it kind of like Shotgun Saturday Night, but only on YouTube.
On the social media.
And I like it because they get to show off talent that's not on normal TV. You at least get to see wrestlers that work with AEW that you're not seeing on TV. You still get to see them work. You know, they're giving them something to do instead of sitting around on the sidelines, which is really cool. So, and then also new talent gets to make their waves up in the coming. Speaking of which, like I said, TNT versus Jurassic Park. I didn't watch this weekend, so I'd like to find out what you guys thought.
Actually, this was my first time watching Dark. I want to say in probably since maybe the first couple of runs of it.
Yeah.
And just off top, I love the fact that there was all wrestling on the show.
Oh yeah, it's
There
completely
was
wrestling.
There's
no
promos,
backstage
there's
skits, none of that bullshit. It was all wrestling matches.
Yep.
On that token, you guys sent me the match card, so I was able to go over and see what I was going to be up against. I skipped all the girls' matches. I can't do it. We'll kind of delve into that in a second. But so I skipped all the girls' matches. I watched the match with TNT and fucking
Jurassic Express.
I'm a fan of Jungle Boy. Huge fan of Jungle Boy. And
Jungle Boy Jack Perry.
And
Not
mistaken.
Luchasaurus.
Not mistaken. He's getting a little bit of yoke on him, putting a little bit of weight on.
He's probably trying to.
Yeah, trying to.
Smart to.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's getting older.
Yeah, I'm saying like he's starting to look more like a grown ass man, so that's good. Luchasaurus. Okay, I would say.
We're just gonna call him Jungle Jack.
Yeah. Jungle Jack is good in my book. Luchasaurus, I would say probably a little more the Giant, a little less Vampiro. You know what I'm talking about. TNT, I liked the little package they did on them on Dynamite. That was cool. A whole lot of action, I would say. After a while, it kind of got to be a bit much, so I kind of skipped forward a little bit, kind of get to the end there. But all in all, from what I saw, this is pretty solid all the way through.
Solid match.
Solid all the way through. Luchasaurus still kind of goofy a little bit times.
It's because he doesn't want to.
I've noticed a lot of people
fuck somebody up is the problem. Like the guy.
Even that. I mean, that's just going to happen either way. It's just going to happen either way. People are going to get fucking hurt. I've noticed a lot of big guys. Well, not even really big guys, but anybody usually 6'5" and over. They have a lot of problems with trying to make themselves smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to be smaller, like hunching over, like Luchasaurus does it a lot, from what I've seen.
Because he's trying to get down to the other people's level.
Not even that, just in his general movement, he kind of try to get down.
And you'll notice something about
it's just weird. It throws me off. Maybe that's just my eye.
Something that I've noticed a lot about Luchasaurus is he slows down.
Yeah,
he slows down a lot, bro.
A lot
his
of
kicks,
and I was going to mention that about another match too.
Like he
because
goes
of
green
other
because,
people.
like I said, he doesn't want to hurt people.
Right.
Especially when he's working against newer talent. If you see him working against people that are already
Well, I mean,
in the industry, but it's like
just about everybody in the company's fucking green. But I mean, it is what it is.
I mean,
But
like,
I mean,
he
as
even
far
did that
as
in,
far as
Lucha
visually,
Underground.
I would
as far
actually
as
say they have a
visually,
great
I-
balance.
I'm saying there's a lot from what is featured as opposed to what is
Yeah.
actually there.
Right.
So,
And he
in
was
my
like-
personal opinion, I think the little extra speed up would actually help him a lot.
But you gotta remember, he's coming from the big leagues and got kicked out of the bigs
Yeah.
and didn't jump into the indies like, Jungle Boy, like all these other guys that are quick running all over the place. Like, they were traveling all the time, where he didn't do that. He went to Lucha Underground. It was immediately pushed because, like, he came up with this dope ass gimmick. Lizard guy, dinosaur in Lucha Underground.
Yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is, and everybody kind of does it nowadays. Everybody wants to be safe and do all that shit and not hurt anybody, and it translates over the screen. Everybody kind of slows down and takes that extra step. That's why shit looks sloppy. That's why a lot of those botches happen. Like,
He slows down instead of just pulling it before
yeah,
it makes
instead
contact,
of
like
ju-
any
yeah,
little guy
instead
would
of
do.
just pulling it like you're pulling it before it's even there.
Yeah,
And yeah.
he's pulling it
But,
as
I
soon
mean-
as your foot comes off the
Yeah,
ground.
as soon as your foot comes off the ground, you're pulling it. But yeah, but all in all, good work. And I can see from what I've watched previously, everybody is progressively getting better. So that's something to look forward to.
Huh.
We're gonna go ahead and give it a grade. I give it a B.
All right. So there was some matches. What matches stood out to you guys? Because we have the Gun Club. It looks like
I watched that one too. That was.
I like the setup.
Yeah.
The setup with the Gun Club versus Team Taz.
Yeah.
Especially now,
I didn't
well,
catch that
spoiler alert, because Team Taz is now 3 people.
That is Cruella was on Dynamite, and it was actually,
Right.
it was actually the
With Swerve.
culmination of the night. It was
The
the Swerve.
Swerve.
They did a pretty good job putting the Swerve on everybody, week after week.
I did not see the swerve.
Huh?
Who was the swerve? Who's the third member?
Who's the third member?
Spoiler alert.
It's a young guy. What is his
Yeah,
name?
they just brought in.
Yeah. He's only been on Dynamite a few weeks. I can't even think.
But
of
they
it.
literally pushed him with Cody, Mox, Darby Allin.
Yep. And that was the whole idea. So they pushed him. They pushed him with them, and now
Dobbs?
he's over on
Dobbs.
it.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh, Willie Hobbs.
Yes,
Will
Willie
Hobbs.
Hobbs. Will Hobbs.
Oh, Willie Hobbs, baby.
Yes. But
He's now with Team
I
Taz.
actually think this is a good idea. And personally, the thing is I feel he has more opportunity to start as a heel, and he looks with his big image. He has a heel, and as far as the people that putting him with, he can learn from Taz. That's the whole reason they're doing that. It's because they're like, hey, he can learn how to be a heel with these other heels. A lot of their making other talent, and this is the way AEW thinks, is we will put them with a trainer. We'll put them in a group. We'll put them in this kind of idea or situation.
Yeah, but does everybody have to be in a group? Does everybody have to be trained on
No,
TV?
and I agree. I completely agree with that.
That's
But
what
this
I'm
is
saying.
something
There's a lot of
AEW
fucking groups, dude. There's a
AEW
lot of
likes
fucking
to
There are a lot of
do.
factions.
They-
You know what?
And we were
There's
talking-
no factions on Dark. All the
Well,
factions.
no, but they did.
Other
They
than,
did,
like,
they did
Dark
mention it though,
Order
and I found that
people.
weird during the Gun Club match because I watched that. I didn't, like I said, I didn't see the build up. I just
That's
I
interesting.
fast
Yeah, there
forward
was
to
no
the
dark
actual,
on the card this week, huh?
for the actual fucking
But they
match.
did say that one of the Gun
Yes,
kids
yes.
was in the Dark Order, but it was
the
like
Colton,
he made a
Colton
joke.
Gunn, Colton Gunn,
Yeah.
the taller, skinnier brother, supposedly is in the Dark Order.
He made a joke about
But
that.
this match on Dark is his AEW debut, even though he's been on screen as a member of the Dark Order, and we've already acknowledged that and everything else.
Oh, okay.
But that was the. that
But
was the
something
Easter egg.
I also noticed, because that was actually a really good match. He also does the get low and kind of try to be short thing. That was my only critique on him. This is his first match. He's fucking green as shit. So shit's gonna
That's
I
one of
happen.
the
think
guys he
I
was
think
in
his
the
kids
ring
are
with.
good, man. They look good.
Man, Austin Gunn is fucking awesome. He
And so the thing you need to think about right now,
He's fucking obnoxious,
And
just
filming.
like his dad used to be. He fucking dresses
Yeah.
just like his dad. I noticed something though. Billy and Austin are identical.
Yep.
Identical.
Yep.
Colton has the Billy Gunn attire, but he wears a totally different fucking ring outfit and shit. And even after the fucking match, he comes over and tries to grab his dad's hand and says, no, you're supposed to stand on that side and let the referee hold your hand. Like,
Yeah.
oh, he's trying to teach him where to stand and show him how to stand like a champion. And the way they kind of
They're playing off it.
the way they kind of framed it, they're like, oh,
Subtle
he's
storyline.
showing
He's getting the
he's
long-
showing a little bit of favor to the fucking older brother or to Austin.
And this is the long-term storyline stuff that he likes to like shit on, but that is long-term storylining that they do. But the thing is you're only
up on it just because I was invested in the match.
Exactly, though.
I wanted to
You're
see
gonna
him
see,
specifically.
and if you pay attention, if you follow, you're gonna see bit by piece how that happens.
If you follow.
On
their free show on YouTube.
If I follow, if I know that Billy Gunn and his kids are going to be wrestling, I will watch that match.
There you go.
Because I want to see that specifically. But
See,
as far as watching the entire show to see what happens,
that kind of ruins where I was going to take it, though. As I actually like, the thing is, one of the things is you can see about AEW is their tag team commitment, man. They are really committed to tag teams.
There's a whole lot of fucking
It's
tag teams.
stacked, man.
And
Whole
good.
It's
Like,
hard to keep up, though.
they have good tag teams, and then they have tag teams that they're trying to bring up as like units and forces, like with TNT. That's a Dudley, it's basically Dudley protege kids, Fucking the Gun Club is, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
Billy
there's a
Gunn
whole
is-
nother fucking.
What's the other one? The high something.
High voltage.
The guys that
top flight.
Yeah, top
The-
flight.
Yeah, they were good. They were good on Dynamite this week, and there you go. That's a great segue because I don't know about the rest of the matches. There's a few here.
Jack Evans versus
Christopher Daniels.
Christopher Daniels.
Which
Yeah.
is
I
almost
watched
like a
that.
tag team
I watched that match strictly because of Jack Evans, the pride of motherfucking people. Shout out to Jack Evans. But I'm gonna cut it off right there.
Yeah.
Because I even told you about it in
Yep.
the group chat. I never thought I would see the day that Jack Evans would be that fucking blown up in the ring. Oh my god. That match lasted
Not a spring chicken anymore.
way too fucking long.
Christopher Daniels. Ain't
Christopher
no joke.
Daniels now has to wrestle with a singlet on and pants because he's fat and old, just like Chris Jericho.
But he's still the oldest Ring of Honor world champion. But he's still got it, and he took that kid to the limit. And actually, they did have
Jack
a little
Evans
segment.
is not a kid. Jack Evans is fucking older than me.
They
He's
did
like
have
36.
that segment in there where it wasn't wrestling, where the Hybrid 2 came out to the Britt Baker. When did Britt Baker get a fucking show? And why was that out there?
I fast forwarded that shit
I ended
too.
up fast forwarding it because I was like, "What's going on
Yeah,
right now?" They did
Jack-
they did some jokes. It was pretty cool. And they had to get cut off by Britt Baker because they were making jokes about everybody, and I was like, "That's pretty
Jack
funny.
and Daniels was good for what it was. It lasted way too fucking long, and it dragged on at the end, especially when they were both fucking blown the fuck up like the World Trade Center.
So next week will be
Can't
Angelico and Kazarian.
Yeah, Kazarian had that match
Yes,
as well.
he did have a match up against
Kazarian
Jobber.
got some
He
hair
got
back.
Garrison.
That was cool.
Part of the new blondes. The new
Yeah,
him and
I didn't
Pillman.
know.
Him and Pillman.
Yeah, I didn't know who the fuck that guy was. I didn't
Hybrid 2 did make fun of Brian Pillman Jr.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
their jokes. They made
That's-
fun of a lot of people on the show, which is pretty good. That's a pretty good segment
Yeah.
for non-wrestling.
How did Ricky Starks do? I know he.
Oh
Travis
man, I
Titans.
fucking love Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks is a fucking badass.
He wrestled a jobber.
Ricky Starks is a little fucking piece of shit fucking heel who loves himself, but you fucking hate the shit out of him, and it's awesome. Honestly, he's like he could be like a miniature Rick Rude. Honestly.
I was thinking he's the $1 million man without the money and all that
That's what I'm
stuff.
saying. Rick
Yeah.
Rude.
So we got, and then there was D3 in Angel Fashion versus
Didn't watch
the
it.
Acclaimed.
Didn't watch it.
No, I don't even know who the Acclaimed are.
Yeah, that's
So
that's
they
what I'm saying.
wrestled
I
2
don't-
weeks in a row.
I don't know who
Yeah.
half these
The first time they
motherfuckers
wrestled,
are,
they
so.
didn't have a name. I talked about them last week. They didn't have a name
Oh.
the first week. Then they gave him a name. And so this is their third match with their second
Interesting.
half with whatever. Like, it's not Oregon, guys.
And I'm just skipping over the women's matches because we know he didn't watch
Yeah, I
them.
didn't watch them shits.
But because we're
I did
about
watch Rose.
yeah, Thunder Rosa and
Thunder Rosa.
Lindsay Snow.
And some chick that, like, she looked like Medusa, a younger version of Medusa, way more tattoos. It was a great match. Good match. Not great.
Medusa
There
was
was-
hot.
There was a lot of botched moves.
Medusa was hot.
What was the other?
Which one?
The big swole match. I just
Yeah.
fast forwarded through it because, like,
Big
the
Swole
redheaded
sucks.
chick was way bigger than her, and I already knew who was going to get over.
Big Swole.
I'm guessing so. I already fast forwarded through
That's
it.
what nobody gives a shit.
And there was another chick match. Evilise.
Yeah, I've got them all right here.
Evilise is fucking smoking hot.
Evilise, Alex Garcia, and then there were also was Penelope Ford versus
Penelope Ford.
Rayhan Victoria.
Penelope.
You know, and then actually we'll take a break before we go to Dynamite because we want to talk about this, man. Okay, hot females in wrestling.
Wait, I thought we were taking a break.
Yeah, we're taking a break from the actual review and talking about the hot females. 'Cause
I was
it
going to take a
started
break.
late.
Somebody
Okay.
got distracted over there.
All
right, take a break.
But I was going to talk about the hot females and Penelope Ford and some of the few because you made that comment earlier today. And I thought, man, there are quite a few females in AEW that are smoking hot right now. There is the Tony Cotty chick. I can't even say her name. That girl has an ass fucking that.
I didn't see a whole lot of faces when I was fast forwarding.
I tell you what. And then
Her
there,
name's Sarah J. From the
Sarah
Dark
J.
Order.
Yes, Sarah J. Also.
Oh,
is-
see, you said Sarah J, and I thought of a whole different Sarah J.
All right, yeah, we'll take a break. And welcome back.
Welcome back.
Fist break.
My apologies. That was very unprofessional of me.
So,
We're back to
People are gonna think
what's
that
her
you
name?
did something else.
To
when we started
Conti.
talking about this.
Conti, yeah.
Conti, Sarah J. That's where we left you guys.
Conti, Sarah J. Penelope
Not
Ford.
Sarah J. or else.
Let's see who else is gonna stack to this list.
Shout out to JJ.
The new chick, Jada Cargill.
Oh boy.
They're stacking lots of hot females,
Speaking
man.
of fucking stacked, Jay Cargill.
I can
Holy
say this:
shit.
the competition has good wrestlers, and I know they have a lot of green. Like AEW has a lot. A lot of these females are very green. Don't get me wrong; they are not very trained at all. Anna Jay has just been wrestling for a year. You know what I
Conti
mean?
is 3 years.
I'm
exactly.
gonna create blasphemy.
Very
I'm gonna
green
commit
females.
blasphemy right now, and I'm gonna fucking make a plea for Vince Russo to get that job strictly for we can have fucking TNA matches and shit like that, fucking bikini contests and
You
all
mean
that
like
shit.
90s? 90s
Yeah.
women wrestling?
Yes, yes.
Oh my gosh.
1999. Bring Jerry Lawler into.
They'd
we
be
can have
canceled so
we can have
quick.
puppies and everything else.
No, that
Put
would
it on,
go.
no, put it on dark on YouTube.
Yes,
Put
exactly.
it on dark on YouTube.
No.
Fucking put it on dark.
Take it up. You put it on Pornhub Premium.
Pornhub.
We slipped it in. We
No,
figured it I figured out where we slid it.
no, because they don't want to go down that fucking route.
They want to be labeled as
Do
a.
OnlyFans. Do OnlyFans. Do OnlyFans or do Twitch. Or probably not Twitch because there's kids on Twitch. But do OnlyFans and do it that way. And Vince Russo can
So,
book the fucking
AEW is
division
coming up with their own
to do
apps.
90s style wrestling.
They could have their own app.
They could.
Since they're already doing like their own gambling thing
Didn't
with
Brandy do
wrestlers.
something about the AEW heels or some shit? Or
She
like
has
a
this
women's
website,
empowerment
Oh,
thing?
yes.
That probably wouldn't work, huh?
Heels,
Women's empowerment.
heels for heels.
Either way, Vince
It's the
Russo
opposite.
needs to get that job. And Vince Russo and Jerry Lawler need to team up and do that. And just do some extra perverted shit.
Don't forget about JR.
I mean, actually,
You know,
JR got.
JR will probably be in for it.
You got called out on a comment on that, bro. Like,
No.
Who the fuck cares?
Joey Styles.
If you don't want people commenting on your ass hanging out, don't have your fucking ass hanging out because I like looking at it. I
You
don't
need
give a
Joey
shit.
Styles. And
No,
then
Joey Styles is for the political shit because he hates Donald Trump, like everybody should.
I haven't listened to him since wrestling, but I was leaving for the wrestling and the women. And then the guy that was from XPW, I don't remember the guy's name.
Oh,
but
it was just fucking. I'm not gonna do the voice because it's gonna fucking sound like shit on the audio. But he tried to sound like a bootleg Joey Styles.
Yes, but
Yeah.
anytime they're
Oh my God!
Women doing anything, he's like, oh.
Speaking of that, dude, just a fond memory. A match with Supreme and Angel. It's just a fucking bloodbath, and his commentary on it is just. It's annoying as shit to the point where it's hilarious.
How about when like Vic Grimes like gets folded up, breaks his neck with
I don't want to talk about Vic Grimes. Can we still talk about Jade Cargill?
Let's go back to the chicks.
Yes. Talk about Jade Cargill?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, and Brandy Rhodes.
That's Shaq's girlfriend, by the way.
Shaq's girlfriend?
That's
Yep.
Shaq's girlfriend.
Holy fuck.
That's right.
You probably put all of Marco's stunt inside of there now.
And then actually, it's funny because, you know, one of the things that is actually being talked about right now is with all the heat that Tony Khan is getting from saying that, you know, like he's about to change the wrestling world. He's getting a lot of heat for this.
The shift,
The paradigm shift.
Or the balance of power will be changed.
Yes.
Some shit.
This comment. Well, he made he actually was talking to somebody earlier today, and he said that one of the things he says, I am talking to people that nobody has a clue who I'm talking to. He said, I have big things in store, and you have no idea what's coming.
Well, he's pulling people from Japan. He's pulling people from
I just
Mexico.
saw TMZ
he's bringing
post, I just saw TMZ post about them and their new fucking promo package that they showed with everybody.
He's bringing the rest of the industry up against Vinny and Paul.
Vince,
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 that's what I'm saying.
McMahon, Vince McMahon is probably strutting around his office right now.
Like,
about
has
these
nothing to
things.
do. He has no idea. In his underwear.
He
Look
explained
at my big giant cock out there.
It was a
Picture
smart
of Bret
thing,
Hart.
though. He said one of the things he said
Effing out.
he said the things with, you know, you've seen Shaq and all these people and that are going to come in, and Mike Tyson. You aren't going to see them with 45-minute segments on our show. He says these people are additions. They're add-ins. They're additives. They are something to bring a spotlight to our company. They are nothing more than that. They are not going to get extended segments or special treatment or anything like that.
Doesn't it defeat the whole fucking purpose
No.
of having a celebrity guest?
It's smart because he doesn't take away from his own product. He wants to
Then
bring a spotlight.
Why would you bring those people in now?
So
It's the same with bringing in people from New Japan, NWA.
yes,
It still puts shade on your competition because
In-
then you're
in the
saying
process
you're
of
not
throwing-
really
in the process
worldwide.
of throwing shade on your celebrity guest by saying that, hey, you're Shaq, you're one of the most recognizable people on the face of the fucking planet, but you are no better than this guy right here. You're just a
So what I'm
supplement
saying
to that.
is yes, they get the segment, but they're not overpowering the company. They're not more than the company is.
It's just that recycled.
I
mean, you had Dennis Rodman and Karl Malone.
The mission statement is, we need you, but you're no better than anybody else.
It's not like that. You see, you're taking it to a negative area. Why you always gotta look at a negative situation when it comes to wrestling?
I'm just saying, that connotation just doesn't, I don't know.
If you look, like,
that
these
doesn't make
people-
sense to me.
These people have already been to the other place. Now we can see if we can put them in a better situation. Because Mike Tyson was already there with the whole DX thing.
Yeah.
I think Shaq was over there.
Well, there was talks. There was talks about
Shaq
him
did-
working
Shaq
with
did
Big
the fucking-
Show,
he
and
did the Royal Rumble
Yeah.
thing.
he did do that.
Yeah.
And then
He's done it a couple times.
Yeah, and so that's the whole thing. Is I guess he's supposedly training with Cody, and they're gonna have him
Shaq's
do a match.
50, bro.
But that's the thing is they're not
Pat
taking
McAfee going to NXT.
Pat McAfee can actually fucking wrestle. Shaq's almost 50.
Well, he has a wrestling ring in his fucking house. I'm
Yeah.
like, it's,
Did you,
that is one highlight.
Did you see
That is one highlight. Like him
So-
and Adam Cole, like the whole radio thing, the podcast. I knew it was a work from the beginning,
Yeah, of course.
and like, but you guys did it great. You set it up great. Like, and the match was fucking phenomenal. Even though he showed videos of him doing the moonsault off the top rope onto his feet. And I'm like, yeah, that was great. And like, they're still feeding it, and like, good job for you, Pat McAfee. You're gonna make more money in
Good
another
job,
industry,
Shaq,
like
for
you said.
your hot ass girlfriend.
But back to the hot chicks in wrestling.
Shout out to Cody for your hot ass wife.
How about Penelope Ford?
Adam Cole, your hot ass girlfriend.
Yeah. Dr. Britt Baker.
Yeah. And actually, see, that's what they're about to do. They're about to build Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker.
I'm really bummed that Carly Rae has stepped away from wrestling again. But
Yeah.
as long as you get your fucking mentals straight, because this isn't the first time she's stepped away. But
She's a good athlete. She's really good.
super good, talented.
I should bring in Zelina Vega and her hot ass.
They probably
Well, that's the word. That's the word.
What's his name? Miro. What used to be that other guy?
Yep. That's the word. Is that Zelina Vega is headed there, and she's gonna also join the incredibly amount of hot chicks that are in AEW.
Well, I don't know how to Brandy Rhodes. Let's say it.
I just want more TV time for him, and I want to, but I also want it to be right. That's the biggest
I want
thing.
some more of that damn cat fight that was on Dynamite last week with that fucking when Jade first showed up. Brandy out there cussing up a goddamn.
You missed? Did you see that this week? She attacked. Jada
yeah,
attacked her.
with the Pillman in the chair shit.
Yeah. So there you go. Dynamite was pretty good for
I don't know
most
why hot
part.
chicks were broken
There
arms.
was quite
It's a weird kink. We're not kink shaming, but
Yuki needs to come back.
I liked the whole Chris Jericho inner circle in Vegas.
Yuki's like a little tiny version of Sabu.
what? There's a woman version of Sabu?
Yep. Without the scars.
Well, then it's not a woman version of Sabu.
No, she just doesn't.
How many barbed wire
She still
tables
doesn't
is on?
springboard.
She has fake teeth that she does a gimmick with where people break them out.
Well, there was only one person
Wow,
that
good
breaks
way
them
to
out.
fucking spoil it, Richard.
Sorry.
It's only one person that breaks them out.
Yeah.
Okay, well, okay.
But a dentist.
Does she-
with a
a
mandible-
dentist?
with
Does
a
she-
mandible claw
Does she do springboards and shit off of chairs?
She would.
in
she,
Japan.
She would in Japan? Okay,
Yeah.
does she go through barbed wire tables and shit?
Yep.
In Japan.
How does she not have scars?
Cause
She's a badass.
yeah.
It's fake barbed wire. They're giving out fake barbed wire to the girls in Japan. I said it.
What he's saying is Sabu blades himself.
What I'm saying is,
He
if you're gonna be
legit
the female version of Sabu, I'm gonna need you to get with the female version of Chris Benoit and take a fucking backdrop and break your fucking neck. Otherwise, you're not the
who's
female
the-
version of Sabu.
Who's the female Chris Benoit?
Probably Nyla Rose because she's a dude.
At least you let off with that and I didn't. So I don't feel so bad.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's why
Nobody's
that's why
called her
people
out.
get hurt.
Last people that
I
called
can't
Nyla Rose out on her
can't
were
have
family
any
and she
hate
murdered
on
them.
Nyla Rose. Sorry, I won't do it.
Nyla Rose probably murdered her son and her husband and her wife.
No,
Now,
Dustin Rhodes is going to get mad at us. We're going to get heat from Dustin Rhodes because his kid is transgender.
I would just be happy that I got like an email from Goldust. That would be cool as shit. I wouldn't even care that it was like
he's
you're
just
a fucking
marking
piece
out
of
for
shit.
Goldust.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
That would probably piss them off even more. You're a fucking piece of shit. We're gonna
Excellent.
make sure that your podcast gets canceled. I'm like, dude, is this really Goldust? This is fucking awesome, bro. I love that fucking match at WrestleMania with you and Piper, bro. Do you still have that fucking gold fucking Cadillac? That's awesome. Have you talked to Marlena, bro? She's so fucking hot, bro. Oh my god.
Have you talked to
Marlena,
Marlena?
Yeah, right.
Hey, remember that time
Your
you came
dad
out
was
the?
awesome, bro. Your little brother's awesome, bro.
Remember that time you came out with Terry Reynolds and then like she left with somebody
Yeah,
else?
Marlena. Remember when she got fucking when she was under the fucking control of Brian Pillman for like a month?
For like a month.
Right? Woo! He used to come on TV. He's like,
Ah.
oh yeah, I just banged your wife in this fucking hotel. Hey, come from under this blanket because you just got done sucking like yeah. And she's like, sorry, Dustin. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
That was back in the '90s when it wasn't
he was
really
in the
mind
90s.
control. It was
okay.
cocaine.
Yeah. He was like, I beat your husband in this wrestling match, so therefore you have to be my slave for a month. And we're going to do all kinds of nasty sex stuff while your husband finds Jesus.
And for more wrestling history, make sure you like and subscribe.
And he never found Jesus.
For more problematic wrestling
Wait,
history,
He's
like
found
and
a
subscribe.
rebirth.
That might be a new segment this week in fucking problematic wrestling history.
There you go.
You know, that's going to be a thing.
Watch
We're going to
out
do that shit.
for
That's
it.
going to be fucking awesome. A lot of it is going to be Brian Pillman versus Goldust. A lot of it is going to be Monday Night Raw from like 1996.
Look it up. Chris Benoit versus Steven Regal at the Brian Pillman first ever invitational memorial. I don't remember what it was called, but it was like 37
Make
minutes
sure to type
long.
that in specifically. Don't just type in Chris Benoit, because then you're going to see a whole bunch of shit. It's going to make you upset. And it's going to take away from what he did in the ring, which is not what we want to do.
I think it might make you like look more into it, but
Nah,
most of the, if you know wrestling, you already know what fucking happened, what he did, and
exactly.
it's not going to change what you think of the guy.
Nope, not at all. Because he's still on my Rushmore.
Um,
So what?
Woo!
Right?
And a lot of people may disagree with that, but I don't.
Put it in the comments below.
Because I'm just going to thumbs down your comment because
I'll
it's fucking stupid.
I'll pull a Steven Crowder right now. Yeah, he's the crippler crossface, and he's the enforcer. What do you got?
I love Nancy. She's a beautiful woman. She might be the hottest chick in all of wrestling history, just based off of her work and everything else. But she should have tapped out.
She might.
Oh, can't work it.
She might have. There was no referee.
Well,
It was an unsanctioned match.
It was the ultimate tap out.
The ultimate tap.
She passed out from the pain, JR.
David, I'm sorry.
Oh shit. Oh. Well.
I'm sorry you've gotten blackballed because of your dad.
That's a double shot of problematic wrestling history.
Yes. You have the talent. You could do everything. You have the name, but they're like, if you could go with a different name and change your face.
Nope.
Because
Nope.
you literally look like him.
Nope. Don't change shit. You keep going at it until they let you fucking keep your name and do whatever the fuck you want to do, because that's apparently what everybody else is doing. So.
And come out with a girl with dark hair and just call her woman.
Mm-hmm.
Woman!
No.
Look here,
no,
woman.
Yeah, exactly. Don't call her woman unless you're speaking to her like,
Right.
woman, get over here. But just refer to, this is my woman. Don't ever give her a name. Just, this is my woman.
That's
maybe,
awesome.
Maybe put like an initial on her like gear or some shit like that.
Someone should just
Like an
do
N,
that.
like an
period.
N or some
Like,
shit on like her chest or something.
Have a mystery person with no name.
Like a W on her forehead, like off of a...
Woman. Yep. Just have her,
The Walking Dead.
dress up in a different woman gimmick every week on TV, and accompany fucking Daniel out to the fucking ring, or David.
David.
Yeah, David.
Next thing you know, what's his name? Kevin Sullivan's going to show up. All 75 years old of him.
Yep. Kevin Sullivan's gonna show up to fight Taz. Or no, he's gonna show up to fight the fucking Rock and Roll Express. And they'll be like, you don't have a partner, Taz. Oh, okay. Or, you don't have a partner, Kevin. And he's like, oh, I do have a partner. His name is David. I'm like, David who?
David Arquette.
Who? David who? Yeah, this is David Arquette. No, it's not David Arquette. Well, maybe Kevin Sullivan.
David Aqua.
Maybe Kevin Sullivan decides that he can't wrestle. Maybe Kevin Sullivan decides to be the manager of David Arquette. And he's
We
like,
wanted to
I
bring
didn't
back
say there was just one David, so it's David Arquette and David Benoit.
All the Davids in
This is
wrestling.
good.
It would be like a...
And
you know,
David Otunga in
every
the
2
we have
minutes.
a black guy for diversity.
He should call himself David Flair. Ooh.
No, he could have David Flair too. Every David.
David Flair,
David
David,
is-
Benoit, David Arquette.
Every time he
David
pins
Otunga.
a David, another David comes out.
He wrestles nothing but Davids.
David.
Nothing but
Yes.
Davids, and he pins them, and they all become part of his stable.
You heard it here.
Just
You heard it here first.
collecting. He's not collecting Pokemons, he's collecting Davids.
Yep. And then after he's collected all of the Davids, then he starts
I
going.
beat every David.
Then he starts going after people whose real names are David, and he crosses over into every federation.
Why don't they have a wrestler that
How come he never
collects?
fights anybody in Japan?
Right.
Well, what's the equivalent of David
That'd
in
be cool.
Japanese? And you go after all those people too.
There
I
should
like
be a
that.
wrestler that collects
I like that.
people or stuff from the people.
Yeah, from the people he beats and stuff, that would be cool.
Like a Papa Shango type of.
Yes, the collector.
The collector, like, yeah.
He takes like a move.
What
Bro,
about
he shows up and he's like, I have to add, he's going to add you to his mantle. Like, he's a victory of, accomplishment. Like, totally, I get it.
If he was a little bit taller, I would say there's already a guy who has the perfect name of the
Skilo?
Butcher. You could
Yeah.
have a guy named the Butcher.
Yeah, I can see the Butcher.
A little bit bigger. He's like what, 6'3", 6'4"?
I heard a little bit taller.
Something like that.
You're
Yeah.
talking about Skilo.
Yeah, like, yeah.
I feel you. I can see the butcher doing it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're just going off of name alone, I mean, he's already got the perfect name.
It should be the other guy.
You just have to go through and
Brandon
just murder
Cutler.
every fucking...
Cutler.
I mean, Cutler's all into the D&D,
Dungeons and Dragons,
like,
and
taking stuff.
yeah.
There you go. And then you shit on librarian, whatever he is now.
Break up the Jurassic Express, have Luchasaurus come back, and fucking just start eating job guys. And he just collects teeth on a fucking necklace or
He
something.
should literally eat people. That would be great.
Yep. You should literally eat people. But then you probably have to like prosthetic gimmick fingers and shit. You just bite off a finger every week. And then you have to keep that shit going.
Bring in the guy that didn't have, like, he was missing a leg.
The guy, no, he's missing both fucking legs.
There was a guy that was missing one leg.
That was Zach
He was
Gowen.
yes.
He's a wrestler.
Zach Gowen?
Yeah.
No, they have a guy in AEW. He was in the first Casino
Yes, I
Battle Royal
remember that.
with no fucking legs.
Yes.
Have him come back as Lieutenant Dan, and he's a fucking he's a soldier with PTSD. 'Cause, you know, they got the dude in NXT who's afraid of zombies, right? That's long-term storytelling.
Shit.
So they go back because that was the last time we saw him was in the Casino Battle Royal.
Yeah.
And didn't somebody shit can him over the top rope or some shit?
Yeah.
So okay, well he got fucked up in this Battle Royal.
Technically,
now he has PTSD. But
technically
he still
his
wants to be a wrestler.
feet never hit the ground because he doesn't have any feet.
Oh,
You're still in it.
Shit.
You are still in it.
Bro.
Your feet never hit the ground.
Oh my god.
Comment down below. I will be your manager.
Bro.
O-Dog
that is the greatest fucking
Alfonso,
gimmick.
manager of champions.
No.
I will break out my whistle.
You have a
Everything.
title shot coming to you.
We will get you.
And see,
You're due.
we need Zach Gowen to come out of retirement and wrestle in a Battle Royal too, because if you only have one leg, how can both feet touch the floor?
You can't. If he does a split,
Mm.
like
Have them both in a match.
Kofi
They're the
Kingston.
last two.
He did a handstand.
Kofi Kingston didn't get eliminated for like what, 2 years?
Fucking Curtis Axel, I think,
figure out
has
a way.
still never been eliminated. It's been like fucking 10 years.
Dude, you didn't have feet. Neither feet. You never got eliminated.
What I'm saying, Casino Battle
You
Royal.
got screwed over.
Fuck with me on this. Casino Battle Royal was like 40 people or some shit like that. Upgraded to like 60 people. And have Zach Gowen and the dude with no legs, Lieutenant Dan, be the last two.
And I'm pretty sure John Moxley and Kenny Omega were the last people in that Casino Battle Royal, because didn't he DDT him?
Moxley wasn't in the Casino Battle
Yeah,
Royal.
Moxley came in.
Like the very first one?
He
Yeah,
came
he
in double
at the
nothing.
very end and fucking did the shit.
Oh, that's right, because he was still in that other place.
Yeah.
See, and that's it. Yeah, because he
We're
won.
gonna have to go back. I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna go back and research this. But you're still in this match. You never got eliminated. You got screwed.
And this, you've been gone long enough. Gives you a chance to come back as your Lieutenant Dan gimmick. You dress up like a fucking war veteran, and you can have PTSD because you've been all fucked up because you got thrown out of the ring and hit your head on something. And so now you want to be a wrestler still, but every time you hear the mat go,
He's been in a horrible depression.
every time you hear somebody
about
take a
losing
bump, he
that
fucking
match.
goes, he gets all scared and shit.
He's been in a horrible depression from losing the match.
He's afraid of the top rope.
He's
He's afraid of the top rope, and that's going to be his ultimate fucking thing.
He has to overcome.
Yeah, all in fucking 5 or whatever the fuck. He finally climbs to the top rope. And fucking
Ice
jumps
cream.
off with the fucking super Macho Man elbow to like beat Cody for the world title. Boom. Long-term storytelling.
Book it.
Right there. And then you take it further than that. Like his.
And then you
fucking
should roll off in your
his
wheelchair
super-
with Penelope Ford.
His super title defense, he goes off the top of the fucking steel cage with no fucking legs, and he does a moonsault. Yeah.
A stump salt.
The stumps.
A shooting stump press.
Yes.
You ever seen a motherfucker with no legs do a 450 splash, bro? Is it even still a 450?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's rotation.
Yeah, what's his name? The guy with one leg.
He'd probably get like hella fucking momentum to do even more than 450. He'd do like a fucking 1080 fucking
720.
splash.
You're thinking about it all wrong, bro. It's where it's like you don't. It's a leg drop. No, it's a stub drop. You know.
No, that's a flying teabag.
It was a stubble kick.
The stubble. That's what he needs. That's what he needs
Drop
to do.
kick, but it's a
That's
stumble
what
kick.
he needs to do. He needs to fucking just come out. All of his moves need to be springboards and off the top rope and all kinds of shit. He needs to find a way to
Off his
springboard off
stumbles.
the middle rope. Springboard off the middle rope. Or off the bottom rope. That would be even more fun.
The middle rope.
Middle rope. The middle rope is like his top rope.
Yeah.
On special occasions, he goes to the top rope.
Oh, he should just learn to walk on the middle rope around the ring on the
No,
outside.
he's got to do the fucking Undertaker shit.
Oh, like Ray Phoenix?
Yeah,
Instead of the
he's
top
gotta-
rope, he
he's
springboards.
Stop the
He just like...
No,
up
he's
to
got
the-
to do the Undertaker shit. He's got to fucking grab him in the fucking wrist lock and fucking climb up to the top rope and then walk across the top rope.
Now, what if he does it from the bottom rope, though? So somebody has to bend over. All these guys that you're like, they have to bend over.
There you go.
The
There you
arm
go.
wrench.
He's got to walk
just-
the fucking bottom rope.
Off the bottom rope.
He keeps trying to pull off a Hurricane Rana, but it doesn't work because he can't hook the head.
But
'cause
no,
got
he's working
legs.
with bigger guys, so he could work the bottom rope, hop up to the second rope, hop up to the third rope, and then they just
No.
throw him off.
No, he's got to do the fucking old school on the bottom rope. I'm going to hell. I don't give a shit.
Make
It's
sure you
fucking
guys like and
hilarious.
subscribe.
We're all going to hell.
Oh well,
That's
it is what
fine.
it is.
I got a get out of hell
I'll
free
bring some
card.
more powwow in a week.
I think we're done for this week.
Yeah, we
Thank
didn't
you
even
for
talk
joining
about
us,
hot
guys.
chicks, but Brandy Rhodes is fucking tops, and Jade Cargill's a close second, at least in my book.
You can come back, Yuki.
Peace. Thank you for joining us for episode 5.
Yeah. That's a nice match. The Suburban Samurai. Oh shit, Cobra? Yeah. Cobra? Indestructible Cobra. Great indestructible Cobra. Monoxide style.
Plug. Get out of there. That's for talent only.
Since Stan couldn't be here tonight, I wanted to challenge that faggot fucking Goldberg wannabe Goldberg to a I'm gonna kick the shit out of you match. So why don't you bring your faggot ass out here so I can kick the crap out of you, fucking bitch?
Roman Reigns, I hope he took notes on that promo.
Succotash.
Goldberg! You make
Oh, look at that. There was gonna be pyro, but Goldberg was in there.
I'm gonna kick your fucking kneecaps and eat your fucking cat. So let's fucking go.
Wow. Serious. He is literally spitting that.
You don't come out here and make no matches.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
the fucking commissioner of this bitch.
Oh, dog in the
I'll
house.
make the matches. Y'all wanna have a match? You wanna have a match? We're gonna have a pink slip on
It's a pink slip.
Pink slip on.
Oh, how convenient.
That means you're fired.
That's right. It's actually a pink slip on a rope.
Pink slip on a rope. Where your ass is fired.
No, basically I just kicked the Joe Ponce out of the match. Oh man, that outside
Don't let the massive
commentary.
nose fool you. Goldberg is actually very, very fit on his feet. He's not slow at all. No, he's not slow at all.
Too bad.
Oh, objects. Oh, wow. Suburban Samurai with a kick. I mean,
Kick to the groin.
the solar plexus.
Oh, finishing move right off the bat. And
Not going to the pin.
this could be the downfall of the Suburban Samurai.
Suburban Samurai and all of his suburban privilege is not taking the time to capitalize on the situation at hand. Suburban privilege.
Got that.
Cobra is really no selling this giant Alabama ham on the top rope.
Goldberg is indestructible.
Cobra is in fact indestructible.
It's literally the indestructible Cobra.
He's like diamonds. You know, indestructible being.
And
You gotta move him over a little bit.
I believe he called it, so that's the tweaker salt.
The tweaker salt.
It's not quite a moon salt because it has that little flurry to it.
Standing Hunan Kamarana.
The Hunan Kamarana. Not to be confused with the herd.
No, it's the Hunan Kamarana. And right in the weapon. Look at that. Outside ring awareness.
Oh, that.
Zero give.
I believe Koberg is upset. I believe
He tried to block it. He should never try to block the face line.
Just still put your hands up.
Did you see? Spinning.
Ooh,
Was that a tornado?
that was a tornado sing-along DDT. A lot of tornado
Comeback. Indestructible.
There you go.
You guys thought that Undertaker was indestructible.
I just drew it out.
Just like now.
Like you were supposed to catch that.
Paymaster right in the mud.
Oh man.
With the barbed wire.
Stops.
That's how indestructible he is.
Well, look at his spatula.
From that fucking barbed wire.
Yeah.
Who would have known that he would turn into a line cook for using a spatula as a weapon?
I wasn't gonna say he's getting hit with everything except the kitchen
Oh, he's
sink.
taking him to the
I'm
ring.
sure there's not a kitchen sink out there.
And there's a barbed wire deathbed out of nowhere.
Yeah, apparently someone has slid this contraption in the ring. So Bill Simmons is still not going for a pin or any kind of
Up for the ladder again because
going for the ladder. There was a notice of a pin slip.
I know so.
Boots.
Oh shit, it's Billy. Billy's recording.
Koberg is clearly playing possum because he isn't that hurt. The damn leg drop off the top of the ladder. You never want one too many times in the backfire on the chest.
That was not edited at all.
When Koberg just gets up.
It just completely gets up because he's pissed off now.
Reno.
That's the last place you want to be is anywhere near a pissed off Koberg. I've experienced this firsthand. Koberg wins official Koberg t-shirt.
Yes, indeed. I noticed that.
There we go, DCWmerch.net.
2001, DCW.net. Uh-oh.
Oh.
We see it.
Oh, wow. Shot to the nuts and there's a chick's walking.
To the dome.
That wiffle ball bat is devastating.
So is that plastic green thing.
It was pretty toy box.
Yes, it was.
Oh!
Flying RVD kick to the fucking chest.
And that was a mistake. That was a mistake made.
Because you pissed off Koberg again.
And there's the other part of the toy box.
Oh, the leg draw. But now he's just playing with him on the floor. He was just go ahead and do this already. Hey, that's the same blue barrel thing that I got hit with in my complication.
You stopped it.
Oh, the RVD kick.
I remember that. I got a scar on my lip from it.
He does it. Cheese grater went to cheese grater. He hits it
with the fucking face with it. Oh man, that's fucking awesome. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh.
Easy. Easy.
Straight to the ground.
Oh,
This is light ball shit. Oh, right on the back of the head.
now, the fact that the suburban samurai is not stabbing Koberg in
This
broken
was
pieces
a
of glass
mistake.
is the reason why he's got his hand on the floor like that.
I think he cut his
I
arm.
mean, at this point, somebody might as well just pick up one of those rocks.
Mistakes were made.
Oh, he's got handcuffs in it.
Handcuff him. You should have handcuffed him with the barbed wire.
This
Right?
is way before 50 Shades of Grey.
This is pretty smart.
Either way, it's suburban samurai's about to get fucked.
He's gonna handcuff him so he can climb the ladder. It's just smart so you can get the pink slip, right?
Little did he know,
Nope, if I'm with Goldberg, he's just gonna beat the holy shit out of this guy.
2 years from now, he would be handcuffed by Thurston County sheriffs for starting a riot at the college.
3 months from now, he would be handcuffed by Thurston County Sheriff's for possession. You know what?
He is handcuffed. Suburban Samurai cannot get free. Cody is going for it. Oh, he's gonna dive to get the pink slip.
Oh,
He got the pink slip and landed in the barbed wire.
Nice.
That is
What
dedication.
That is hardcore.
Oh, look at that.
Look, Commissioner O-Dog there.
What does he have to say?
You're fired. Congratulations.
For the winner. Right here. I didn't say it was a match. You know that match, pink slip on a pole. You're fired. Get your shit.
Oh, no. Oh, what a swerve. Commissioner O-Dog.
But that is not the swerve, because I already know the spoiler of what happens later. Oh, the spear by Coburn.
Oh, you tricked the
He's
commissioner.
mad. Oh. He's
So
gonna do
mad.
one through the glass.
Picking up glass on his shirt and elbows to drop the devastating elbow of Commissioner O-Dog.
He showed O-Dog there. Oh, wow.
That was a fucking goal.
I already know the swerve, though. It was all part of my master plan.